So, are you all ready for what could be considered a retelling of what happened last time?
Let's do it.
I don't want to relive what happened last time.
Oh, it's not that bad. Previously on Genesis, the Blades of Fate clashed against the roaring flames of Nevrix the Loyal. A close match, even with the wrath of Sanus bearing down upon his enemy. He did not die quietly. With one last roar, he fell. The very earth began to shudder in anticipation, the volcanic activity quickly spiking and becoming unstable. In a quick escape, you all managed to find a safe patch of ground outside of Nevrix's lair, further down the mountain, as you all teleported back to the Endurance. The sounds of cannon fire filled your ears as you emerged on the other side of the portal, the Endurance looming like a death sentence above the Crimson Sands, raining down clockwork soldiers upon squadrons of Soren's armies. Burned out for the day, you boarded the Perseverance and took your leave, bedding down for a significantly long respite. The morning came, and you all conversed with Avar, who informed you of the state of affairs. How they were planning an assault on the slave lands, and how the window to glean from Soren's archives was beginning to close. You would need to choose where to put your resources. Deciding that the battle at the slave lands was in good hands, you went through the one-time use teleportation circle, and passed through to the Enclave of the Rose. You are all greeted by a mostly familiar face, that of Zeno, Avar's right hand. Quickly being introduced to Sanus, you all spoke briefly before being brought further into the base of operations behind enemy lines. There you found two of Sanus's siblings, River and Shady, resistance leaders in alliance with Avar. Overjoyed to see the return of their brother, they welcomed him with open arms. Conversation continued until the topic of their father came up, as a bitter silence made itself known. Sanus asked why he was a member of the Wreath. River responding simply, he had to pay for your life somehow. And this is where we will resume.
Well, can't say I didn't expect that.
Yeesh.
Your exile was not a light price to pay, to say the least.
No, I expected not. Though I'd always figured he had, taken payment a different way. Not quite a life for a life.
A life for whatever the fuck that is.
Unlife, probably.
It's fucked up, whatever it is.
Yeah, no, that's certainly the case. I don't suppose you have any other information as to what the Wreath really are.
We don't have the capability to get that far into the archives without, well, putting ourselves at major risk.
Mm-hmm.
You lot, on the other hand, though, you have an easy way out. And you don't have to stay within the city. You don't have Soren's eyes watching over you. At least not as closely.
Thankfully.
Yeah,
For now.
for now.
That being said... Oh, you were going to say.
No, I'll let you finish. I've got a bit on my mind, but you might answer my question.
Okay. We all need to get you into the palace, so... or at least the lower levels of it. Shady knows a route. We need to get you down to a safe house lower in the city. We're currently on one of the higher end districts. From that safe house, you'll be able to enter into the catacombs, and from there is an old, abandoned passageway into the depths of the palace. So that's the plan, unless you all want to change something up.
Well,
I don't think knocking on his front door is going to be exactly ideal. So,
Do you want to explode?
Not the best tactic.
after what we just kind of went through yesterday, I think exploding is off our radar. Please not.
let's keep it off the radar. So I'm presuming these archives are down in the basement of the palace. How well guarded are they?
The archives... I mean, security has been increasing, but they don't have someone down there 24/7. Mainly because it's so far down, and I don't believe that the passageway we found is particularly known about. Shady kind of steps in. Soren kind of wanted me specifically to be in a spy network, and while I agreed to save face, I continued to ignore most requests and just hid away in the catacombs for a while. Crazy things you could find down there.
Interesting. On the off chance we do run into one of the gods' folk, are they typical? Anything special about them? Please don't tell me they're fucking undead too.
Your standard ass, like, soldier, foot soldier? No, they're definitely not undead.
Alright, cool.
It just means you get to explode a kidney again, it sounds like.
Please do not explode.
I
another
would rather
guard's
not
kidney.
explode another god's kidney. That
Like-
was a freak accident.
Still can't believe you did that.
Hopefully
I
we won't
can't
have to
either.
worry about guards on the way down to the other safe house. I mean, we have disguises that could work. We have some old guard outfits from prior... How do I put this?
You killed them.
Prior living individuals that just so happened to donate their uniforms.
Yeah, you killed them. It's okay. You
Well,
can
how
just say that.
generous.
Yep.
We did something relatively similar to a break-in like this back in the capital of Aventol. We used a little bit of my invisibility to help us get through.
While that's very, very nice, you might get spotted right away if you pass by one of the Royal Guard.
Eesh.
Not saying it's guaranteed, but there's a chance.
Not perceptive, huh?
Then they tend to have the Arcanist type among them.
I think this is a case, Vin, where hiding in plain sight is going to be our best bet.
Well, sounds good to me then.
We can get you dressed up like just your everyday civilian, or if you want to be a bit more risky about it, you can use the guard outfits. I mean, both have their advantage and disadvantage.
I think it would be best if I dress up as a civilian. The less attention drawn to me in particular, the better.
And I don't think I'm gonna look very good in a guard outfit. I mean, look at me.
Yeah, we might need to do a little bit of makeup, because you do not look like you're from here.
What a shock.
Yeah.
I think Amble's really the only one who could pull off the god outfit, and even then, what the hell's a white dragonborn doing in the middle of a desert?
Yeah, we might need to do makeup for both of you.
I'm kind of with Sanus. Less eyes on us, the better. So,
I agree.
Alright, we'll get the civvy garbs. River, do you want to do their... I mean... Yes, I can do their makeup. God damn it, Shady. Okay. This is for... I mean, yeah, it's for your own good. Take a seat. And he points to Vin and Amble to a chair.
well, ladies first.
Yeah, take a seat, Dragon Man.
Vin takes a seat.
Likewise.
You see they pull out a rather advanced disguise kit and just start going through it. I mean, in my line of work, you need to do this kind of stuff or you get executed for treason. And they turn and gather like several different brushes and just start working it in, kind of like a very light dye, just to basically darken and turn the more white fur into more blonde and dark brown in places, kind of giving you a Sanus makeover almost.
Weird.
Well, Vin, you almost look like a tabaxi now.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, I mean, as she's going over, she kind of like doing the tops of your hands. No claws. What did they do to you over in the Wildwoods?
What did they do to you?
Genetics. They did genetics to me in the wild.
You don't know what
woods.
those are.
Sure, I do.
Were genetics a thing that were known about in medieval times?
No.
Depends how far back you go, but not medieval. Earliest would probably. Well, I mean,
That's
Passing
a tough
down-
one to.
passing down traits, yes. Genetics themselves, no.
Anyway.
Genetics. What the fuck is this
Either
shit? But we got
way.
guns.
After about 30 minutes, they work pretty quick. They're pretty used to this. After about 30 minutes, they manage to cover up all the parts that would be exposed. Rather than actually doing your tail, they see they kind of just tie it up in a way underneath the cloak so that it just doesn't hang down. That'll do you for now.
Looks over
Just-
to the rest
Just
of them.
don't get naked. Goes
How
over
do
to
I
you,
look?
Amble.
You look unassuming.
Cool.
You look like a commoner, but not so common as to be owned by somebody.
Okay. Amble, enjoy.
I'm
Let's
actually
see.
curious on how this is gonna go.
Most common would probably be red. Yeah, let's do that. And they grab more of a wet makeup, sort of, and it's something that would better apply to scales rather than skin.
Oh god, I'm gonna turn into my brothers. Let's go.
Oh, your brothers were red dragonborn. I had interesting. And she starts.
The party learns about genetics.
The horns, anyone that knows Dragonborn really well are going to note that those horns are not red dragon horns, so just wear your hood, okay?
Oh yeah.
And I do not have enough makeup to make that tail go away, so I'm just going to pin that up. It's not
Okay.
going to hurt. It's just folding it up into the cloak. It's not that big of a deal. I literally did it to Vin 5 seconds ago, and she does it.
It
not-
feels weird.
Okay, suck it up. You're in enemy territory.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Thank you.
It feels weird committing acts of treason on a daily basis.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, you gotta realize my boss would
Yeah,
kill me
he's-
with his own hands.
He's not the best guy. That's why we're here.
Yeah, no, yeah. So, okay, y'all look like you actually belong here now. So, also, your relic weapons, hide that shit. Maybe put,
I could just put
most.
them here.
No, you might want to keep them with you.
Yeah, we can kind of just, Sanus tosses it to one side and then just summons it back to his hand.
Vin does the
Yeah.
same thing.
Ah,
Yeah, we can kind of do
convenient.
that.
Okay,
Soulbound weapons are pretty cool.
gotcha. Put them in that chest there, then.
All right.
You see, it's like a lead box. That'll, extra make sure no one can keep an eye on them.
Can I lift the
Roll
top
strength.
of it? All right.
Oh no, could she even
Oh,
open
boy.
it?
Listen, I have to find out for my own sick satisfaction. I can't imagine it'd be that hard. Just a strength check.
Yep.
Natural 20!
Wow.
No, 1 second.
She
Never mind.
flings it open, dents the wall.
With a little bit of effort, you slowly, over the course of 6 seconds, lift the lid.
Wow, Vin. Impressive.
You've been working out.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. That probably weighed almost as much as that chair.
Oh, I'm never gonna... I'm gonna go back to Embercord and blow that chair to smithereens when I get a chance.
She flexes her arm and it fucking does the cartoon thing where it bends down.
It's
instead
like...
of,
womp. Flops.
Well, that's great.
Unfortunate.
All right, in we go. And she puts the Aether Violet in.
Yep.
Goodbye,
Mark
young
Yeah.
Storm.
What about my spear?
It It's magical, but it's not magical enough to be like... It's not gonna provoke an immediate sense of, okay, what the fuck are those guys packing?
All right.
I know the lead box tends to block certain kinds of magic. It won't prevent us from being able to yoink these, on a whim. Huh?
You would note that your weapons specifically mention, even if they're on different planes of existence, they can be summoned to you.
Oh, I know this, but this is Imp asking.
But this is
she
a red
shrugs.
box though. Closes the box. Sanus resummons his sword.
It
Okay,
appears.
cool. Then it's that.
Opens
There.
the box.
Puts the
Tosses it
sword
back
back in. That's really really useful for like stage magic.
Oh, I never
I mean-
considered that.
I guess it would be.
Then you could do like actual magic.
Yeah,
Oh my
but
God.
summoning a guy. Not many people in the magical field can just summon a cool weapon to their side. Truthfully.
Okay. Shady,
Anyways.
you ready? Yep. Lead the way, sis.
Before we go,
Oh, yeah.
Shady, I did have questions. What else did you find in those catacombs?
Well, I mean, from the sections that weren't barred off, not much. A lot of dead people.
There's something in this city that is, well, not quite a birthright, but we'll go ahead and call it that.
All right.
I need to find that as well.
Interesting.
Let's start by asking, how much do you know about what I've done in the last 10 years?
I haven't really been able to keep tabs.
Okay.
I mean,
He shifts into hybrid form.
Oh, you're a spitting image of Ray.
Thanks, I think.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Blood magic. Hemocraft.
Oh, yeah, sure, that makes sense. Sure.
Does it?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm
Yeah, get
hearing
exiled
some-
for
I'm
10
hearing
years
some
and you
sass.
just fucking learn you fucking learn blood okay, yeah, sure. Makes
Okay,
sense.
Let's be
You're-
honest.
What?
You know me.
Yes.
You know how I am.
Yes.
This is pretty much on course.
I wasn't joking when I said makes sense.
Yeah.
I've been writing primers on it to help keep notes.
Great.
It's true. I have an order over in the Wildwoods now.
Oh, you certainly would. I'm sure that's going great for you.
Yep. Led by a kobold. I found him for 5 minutes.
Oh.
Then he became my second command.
Yeah,
We
that
literally
definitely
did.
Okay, yeah, I don't know why I expected literally anything else.
It worked out this time.
Kinda.
Thankfully.
Yeah. We've been enlightened to Senus's methods.
Or lack thereof, you mean?
Nailed
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Nailed it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
On serious terms, Senus, jog my memory again. When was your exile?
About 10 years ago.
Yeah, but
Okay,
A little bit more now.
Yeah.
that explains the time frame.
Yep. It's been a hot minute.
Well, either way, blood magic and hemocraft hasn't really been on the up and up for the last 1,000 years or so. There's probably an old workshop of some kind somewhere here. And if I would guess, it's probably somewhere underneath the palace.
I've been through pretty much most of the catacombs. I found the secret passage, but I couldn't get through most other places. There are some sections that were just like new construction, new builds. Like they just blocked off certain tunnels and entranceways. It seemed.
Any that seem locked off in, well, either older or different ways.
It was very. What do you mean by different ways?
Some type of magic seal. needing some type of power to open the like.
Didn't seem like it.
Hmm.
It was just like they just closed it off.
I guess we will have to look.
I mean, there by all means could be another way in, I just wouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really delved the lowest levels of the palace. I don't want to get executed. I already have a little bit of heat. May or may not have been forced to kill a royal guard. May or may not be currently actively wanted. Besides the point, I'm currently shielded from those kind of eyes.
That is a little more than a little heat.
Yeah, I mean, for me it's a little.
That is like me saying that I am only just a little bad at conversations.
Okay, well, true. I am infinitely better at getting away from these bad situations, so...
My God.
As am I, except for the one time.
While true, I have never been caught.
Okay, well, keep it that way, please.
I intend to. We ready to leave?
Preferably.
Yes.
Alright. If anyone needs to do any talking, anyone here speaks Vornian besides, brother-sister trio?
Shake said. We did a little bit of research, but not much on the language.
You three keep your mouths shut then.
You got it.
Easy.
Zip.
And, they open the door and slip into what looks like some sort of abandoned side alley. The door has, like, sets of boxes set up on both sides so that no one can easily see you exit or enter this hideout.
Hood instantly goes up.
Yep. And River takes the lead and begins walking you all through the streets. It is quite hot for those that aren't used to not quite used to the temperature. The makeup doesn't exactly help either. But it's fine. It's bearable. You see the construction as you begin to descend into the lower levels of the city. It quickly... You determine that the higher up you go, there is very good architecture and construction. It's very fine, very noble. Something you would see akin to the highest levels of Everstone. The noble districts of Solendis. Adapted to fit a more desert environment, but as you descend down, it rapidly begins to shift. As you pass through one gate, you see River talk their way through past one of the guards, just let you all pass without any issue. And it's like night and day as you pass through this gate, going from a noble district to what immediately just looks like a slums. As there are ramshackled buildings, the conditions are worse than poor.
Does the city streets and stuff, do they look fairly typical as far as like populations kind of like milling about and stuff, or
Yeah,
is there like
there's about that. Architecture and like the cityscape is a bit foreign. You understand it a little bit. You'd get like half the benefits of your City Secrets feature. It's just very foreign in terms of layout. And you see now that you're entering into the lower districts, dotted around the outer wall, which you can see from this more elevated position. These massive towers, which would look to have these deep grooves carved into them, going all the way up to the top. Probably around 100 feet high each. And there's one every 500 or so feet surrounding the city walls.
I'm gonna clock that. Do we notice any, like, is there a high amount of guards?
At the
Kinda
main
posted around it?
gate, there was a significant amount, but it seems like River was able to talk your way through without much issue. You see guards every now and then scattered throughout the lower districts, but most of the guards seemingly were in the higher end district.
Okay.
This is, in Vin's mind, this is like if you walked from the inner circle straight to the outskirts of Aether Garden.
Essentially.
Woof. This is less than great.
And
Yay.
after about 3 hours of walking, you end up having to like wind around the side of the city because it's like a big ring, essentially, like a big circle. And you were in the center, and you had to go north, and then you have to kind of like loop down around to the northwest,
Gotcha.
navigating through some of the other cities. For the sake of, make stealth checks. Or performance,
What-
your choice.
Would I be able to? Well, I was gonna say this is a 3-hour walk, so I don't
Yeah,
know if I
3-hour
wanna pop-
walk.
I
Yeah.
am melting in with the locals.
Not bad.
That's pretty good.
With
That's
an
very good for
with a
Vin.
party average of. This can't be accurate.
Hi.
Hold on. Okay, no, a party average of 19. Yeah, you don't catch the attention of any of the guards. As after a long, exhausting walk, a very tense one, as every time you walk past a guard, occasionally you see like a squadron of royal guard with some of the brutes that you've seen before, like walking through the streets, just like on patrol. It gets a bit tense, but you all keep your composure as you make your way into the safe house. And you're right, it was 23. I divided by 5 instead of 4 because I'm stupid.
You were still
You were
thinking Warren
thinking
was with
Warren.
us in spirit.
In spirit. So yeah. You all make it to the second safe house without much issue. You all entering in, close the door behind. It is a little bit more cool inside, thankfully. Alright, well that went well. I think we should... It's gonna get late and it's gonna get incredibly cold. From what I was told from Shady, one of the reef tends to like to set up in the archive during the night. So it might be a good idea to wait and make your expedition tomorrow.
Well, wait, I thought you said there wasn't anyone watching the archive typically.
Not always.
But there is a Wraith member that just likes to hang out there every now and then.
The archive is in there with one of the workshops, from what we've gleaned.
I see.
Shoot. That does kind of
Um,
carve out the night expedition.
That's fine. It's going to be inside. Sunlight
Plus it's
doesn't do
another
much
5 hours
any
away.
good or bad. So
Oh my god. Yeah, that's already a day trip as it is.
True.
So unless you want to, I mean, this is the closest safe house we have.
Man, the city is huge.
It's the capital of Sivorn, whether we like it or not.
Fair enough. Guys, my feet hurt, but I'm raring to go when you are.
I think it might be best to go during the day. Given the wreath that are probably here, well, A, I'd rather avoid fighting one, and B, if possible, I'd rather avoid meeting one.
I think it's also safe to say security's probably higher at night.
True.
Potentially.
We could try to go early in the morning, so by the time we actually get there, it's probably well over sunrise. So they're probably out of there by then, I would imagine.
Potentially.
Essentially. Unrelated question. What's with all those towers around the perimeter of the city? God towers or,
No, they're not guard towers. There's no way to really enter them. I'm not sure.
Have they just always been there?
Ever since I was born.
Sanus, you got any ideas?
DM, do I have any ideas?
You were born a month before River? Month after?
After. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know whether or not... Well, Sanus is the studying type, but probably not as much about the history of the city before.
Also, wait, hold on. How does that work? How are you born a month after?
Month? Not a month. It was like several months.
Okay, 9 months, we'll say.
Sure. Yeah, older by a few months.
Gotcha. Sanus, they've been around ever since you were born, too. No one really ever talks about them much. They're just, towers that surround the outside of the city.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
You are a bit too far away for grim psychometry.
I know, this was more for the city as a whole.
City as a whole.
Yeah.
That's
Let
gonna
me
be a
post.
high DC.
Let me post. Hold on. History surrounding misters or places.
We can also ask Gavar because, well,
Or a
he's been
location
around
you
for
are
God knows
present
how
in.
long.
Okay, a location you are present in could also mean the entirety of
It could
Sibylline.
mean, yeah, it could mean anything. So, you know what? I'll roll it for the funsies. There's the funsies.
You can get some information. Oh man, the previous owners of this house died. Tragic.
Wow. That
Damn,
is
that
tragic.
sucks.
Damn.
But yeah, no. You need some fucking DC 40 bullshit to get a whole city.
Time to enter the historian dimension.
That's
The
basically-
library.
The library.
The mind library.
God.
The mind cage.
Yeah, you all rest up for the night. You can all, if there's anything you want to do before, you may. But yeah, you're just kind of hanging out in the midway point, getting ready for the next expedition to actually get to the archives.
Well, Sanus is gonna be talking to River and Shady.
Alright. You can start us off then.
In private or out loud?
I mean, it's gonna be out loud regardless, but
It's not a
Oh.
very large place.
Yeah, not a very big one. So, yeah, Vin would just be listening. She'd be quiet and tired.
mm-hmm.
I would be keeping a watch like usual. That's really all.
For sake of, go ahead,
So-
roll perception.
Make sure I'm not in advantage or any of that bullshit. 9. Rolling real good on those.
It's distracting. It's a very new and foreign place. You're not quite sure what to look out for yet.
I'm still getting my bearings.
Actually, before it starts, I guess Vin would ask, just be like, you guys want me to set up an alarm or anything just in case?
You should be fine. There's only really one way in.
Okay. She sits down on a bag of potatoes.
Please, there's a chair right there.
Look, she has a bad track record with chairs, so...
This
Sit
is
on
fine.
Just sit on the. Okay. Fine.
I'll have to throw those out later.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Definitely.
So, have you been keeping track of where he is?
Soren? I mean.
Paige.
Oh. I mean. I've seen him every now and then, but. Not nearly as much. Since. Well, you know.
But he's probably in the city.
Yeah. Members of the Wreath don't really stay in one place too often. Kinda hard to track down.
Have you seen him since?
A few times.
No.
He seems like nothing's changed, but I can tell.
There's a good chance we'll meet him at some point.
Yeah. Not exactly looking forward to that.
Well, neither am I. When Soren goes down, I don't know what will happen to them.
I have no idea.
I'm not sure if they're released from the thrall or if they perish along with him, so...
I don't know. I don't know.
I can't promise anything. If we meet him, I certainly don't want to fight him. But we may not be given that choice.
Would he fight you?
I don't know. But if he's under Soren's thrall, he doesn't have a choice. So I don't know.
If it comes down to it, do what you have to do.
Well, hopefully it won't.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully. You see Shady's kind of just arms crossed, leaning back, kind of just looking away. Clearly not too happy about the current conversation.
I mean, Zennis is going to pick up on that, I think. And sort of motion to him. Just don't like the idea, or something else.
I mean, it just feels wrong.
Yeah. It does. But, and I'll be pretty upfront on that one, if I was turned into a puppet of the enemy, I'd want one of you to kill me.
Yeah. Yeah. I just...
Want to avoid it.
I don't think I'd be able to.
I think you could. Not in the sense of you're immoral. You're stronger than you think. Even for doing the hard things.
He just kind of looks away. Again.
Still, if we can avoid it, that's the plan. I'd rather find out what happens after Soren's gone and cling to that bit of hope.
Yeah. Let's... I mean, that's the point of the whole infiltration, right? Get as much information as we can. There's gotta be something down there.
Maybe we can find out a little bit of what he's done.
God, this is so fucked.
Can't say I'm surprised with him, though. I mean, again, don't know how much you've kept up, but you've heard what's gone on in Exile's Refuge.
I heard from Avar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, about par for course with him. All the more reason why he needs to go.
Yeah. It's just hard. When there's family involved.
That there is. That it is.
I think him mentioning that Vin is actually going to look over to Imp and Amble at that response and just kind of a knowing look.
Yeah, and just kind of shrugging a little bit and just, he's got nothing to say.
Nope.
Well, let's
Amble's
just say,
definitely trying to be a part of the conversation, but at the same time, too, it's hitting a lot of things as well, so he's kind of looking away, looking out.
Sanus is just gonna be, yeah, well, guess I can join the club, huh? I think our group has plenty of experience, unfortunately, with a little bit of that.
I'll tell you this much. It's been kind of a wild year. I didn't think that my first year would be spent trying to help save the world, and here we are.
I mean, I wouldn't call Sivorn the world, but it's a start.
Well, it's more of a puzzle piece. There's something more going on, but perhaps it's better that we don't worry about that just yet.
Great. Fucking great.
Let's just say there's a reason relic weapons were given to us. And others.
Gotcha. Here I was
We'll talk
thinking that
more.
I'd have a moment to breathe after this.
You'll have a moment. Sivorn needs to be brought up to speed. There will be plenty to do, but hopefully it won't be all that much fighting, at least for a little while.
Can only hope. Any other questions?
Plenty, but none that matter at the moment.
I see. Then you best get some rest. It's an important day tomorrow. Shady will take you out in the morning. I need to get back up to the upper districts. So, I'll head up when you all head out, I suppose.
Okay.
Good night, you all. I kind of just enter into one of the side rooms.
This really does not get any easier for any of us, it seems.
Well, I knew coming in here it wasn't going to be easy.
Yeah.
I had my suspicions ever since I was exiled anyway.
Fuck me, man. You gonna be good?
Yeah. I'll be fine. I don't want to, but I've made peace with the potential of what I have to do.
Well, that's good to hear at least.
Sanus, what are you gonna do when this is all over?
What do you mean?
Well, have you thought about what might happen once we're hopefully done here?
Done here as in done in Sivorn?
Yeah.
Well, we're not done.
That's reassuring.
Sivorn being saved and being under new management is useless if the rest of the world's blown to hell.
Like he said earlier, it's a piece of the puzzle. We need to finish the rest of the piece.
Right. I don't know, I guess a part of me is relieved in a way. I didn't think that you would bail out, but I just worried that you would have so much going on after everything that it might take up your time.
No. Depending on things, I might need some time, but no, there's plenty left to do.
I'm just happy you've been on our side. I'm gonna go lay down, guys.
Wonderful. Please do throw away those potatoes, though.
Then picks up the potatoes and puts them in a box.
Thank you.
Toodles.
Make a strength check.
Oh,
Oh no.
My God. Oh my God.
I don't love this. It's a 9.
You struggle a little bit with the bag, but you got it.
Okay. Now I'm going to bed. And she does.
Do you all go to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The next, you can all mark off a long rest if you were missing any resources for whatever reason. But you all wake up the following morning. You see a very simple breakfast set out on the table. River and Shady seemingly already having started to get their bags ready. Oh god, I need to touch up your makeup before you go. Take a seat, both of you. She touches
Okay.
up both of your makeup.
Yeah, sorry, it's a little hard to sleep in.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Just, yeah, you're good now.
One more day of this.
Yeah. I need to get back up before things start getting suspicious, so you'll take the time you need, but I need to head out now.
Alright.
We'll see you at the end of this.
Yeah. Sanus? Not Sanus.
Hmm?
Star?
Yeah?
Good luck, okay?
Oh, you know me. I'm plenty lucky. Well,
Oh.
I am now.
Seeing ya. And River leaves. You can add Bardic Inspiration to your sheet.
I figured
Oh my
it was
God.
one. I wanted it to be a sorcerer just because I wanted to be weird and have like unknown something or the other. I don't know. What to call it, but
Fair.
I'm trying to talk while I'm also putting in bardic inspiration.
Mhm.
Hold
It is a D10.
Ooh.
on. Okay. D10 bardic inspiration.
Typically only lasts 10 minutes, but this is your sister that you haven't seen in 10 years, so it lasts until you finish a long rest.
You
Sounds
are quite
good.
inspired.
Wow. Dope.
So
That's
are,
gonna come in handy.
so are you all ready?
Let's get to it.
Whatever you are.
I've been ready for about 5 minutes. Let's go.
More like 5 years.
In terms of going to these archives, no, I have not and will never be ready to go in there, because if I go in there, I'm gonna die because I don't have an escape plan. So
Wonderful.
you all once more step out onto the streets in the early morning. It has gone from horribly warm to a bit chilly on this desert morning.
That's a relief.
You
For a
see
bit.
a few others are on the streets with lanterns and the like. Just, folks that start the day early, making their way as you all begin your path forward. I'll ask one more time, did you all go as civilians or guards? Because you could swap if you'd like.
Still a civ.
I think Civvy is still the best
Okay.
way to go.
Yeah.
Alright. And you all begin to make your way to the entrance to the catacombs. See here. Just gonna grab one of my real life pieces of paper that I wrote notes on. For sake
Aren't you
of,
fancy.
we'll get one more stealth or performance check from everyone in the party.
Time for Sanus to do a performance check with that great +0 of his.
21, 27, 21, and 7. Let's calculate average real quick.
Oh, I don't want to interject here. I know it's a bit
19.
too late, but is Amble doing past that trace or?
It's a 5-hour walk, so it'd be a bit too long.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna do that for the previous day, but it was a 3-hour walk, so it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna burn all my spell
Fair.
slots.
Very fair.
Would be useful once you get into the palace, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, 19 average. That's more than fine to not draw too much attention. There are some points where you kind of have to just duck into an alley and just kind of chill out for a little bit. As you see like a small squadron of soldiers begin to pass through. You see Shady at one point like just grabs Vin by the arm and just pulls them behind a barrel, hand on top of head, pushes them down, leans back against the barrel, and just kind of like, okay, I don't know what it is, but I just feel like if I didn't do that, we would be fucked. So I'm just doing that. Okay.
No, it's okay. I'm a little
Okay.
bit fatigued. You're good. You're all right.
Are all the cats from the Wildwoods like this? I jest.
Kinda.
No.
Yeah, they kind of are,
They
really.
are.
Yeah.
She pats him on the face.
Oh, God, you're tall. Your arms are so long.
Yeah, they are. Thank you very much.
Like, you are squatting, I am standing, you can still reach, that's disturbing.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm a
and
freak
he
of
can-
nature.
Clearly.
true.
And he continues walking.
I fall.
Cutting through more of the side alleys, rather than taking the main roads for this next section, you are able to avoid most attention. And as you approach your destination, you see Shady kind of turn his head around the corner. Shit, okay. Looks back to you all. Seems they set up some sort of guard checkpoint on the entrance.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Fuck.
How many and what kind?
Let's see. He kind of leans back around, takes a look. One of the Royal Guard, 2 elites, and just a couple foot soldiers. How do y'all want to go about this?
I'd prefer to not have to leave
Resort to
bodies.
violence? Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a pretty dead giveaway as to what's going on. Or at least it'd draw some unwanted attention.
Do you know if there's any sort of like other alleys or paths that sneak through this or past this area?
If we wanted to reroute an extra day or two of travel, we can get into the other end. This is the most convenient entrance.
I don't think we have a day or two.
I don't suppose that any like. I mean, no, it's a desert. I don't suppose that any like sewers or anything. Eh?
It's kind of like leading into that. We go from here to the sewers to the catacombs. From there, we travel underneath the palace.
Tao, just to get a better mental image here,
Mm-hmm.
is this like a guard checkpoint in front of a tunnel or in front of a street or?
It's kind of like in front of a tunnel. You see like a natural like rock formation. You see it's near one of the changes in districts. Kind of like, imagine like a 20 or 30 foot tall wall, which is kind of like a natural tunnel caved in with like some supports and the like, going into just like sandstone. And it's just like a guard checkpoint, just like seemingly not like very advanced. It's like, yes, a couple tables, some chairs, some lampposts. It's not like a proper structure. They're just there to make sure nothing's sketchy.
Is there a large volume of people passing through this?
Across, it's midday, or it's around the time of day, there's going to be a good amount of foot traffic, but no one is allowed to enter the catacombs or the sewers. So passing by, yes, but no one's actively entering.
Are we still in the slums area?
Yes.
Alright, so I got a bit of an idea, y'all. Folks down here desperate for money. Let's say we scatter some, make a bit of a ruckus that the guards have to try and disrupt, slip on by when, they're trying to disperse the crowds.
Remind me, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Gold here, same type of coin?
It's not the same type of coin. Most of all your money is either Aventol or Wildwood's design. You know, Sivorn is a very different design for gold, but I mean, it's still gold.
Okay. So,
but it would be obvious that, hey, this money is from the Wildwoods. What's going on?
Yeah. So Sanus is kind of gonna be like, I don't know. We don't have local money. It'll be pretty obvious.
I'm not sure if they don't have anything set up that would or would not track magic.
I wouldn't risk magic, at least not of a high caliber.
No. So I think that takes my options off the table.
Well, lay them out on the table anyways, just, might help us kit bash something together.
I'm really good at making people invisible, and he's really good at making them silent, she says, pointing to Amble.
Yeah, but I don't think we could sneak past that.
I don't think so. Not in that condition. Somebody would notice something, I'm sure.
Alright. Similar idea then to the throwing money thing. Make a big commotion. I guess I turn towards... It's Shady who's guiding us right now, yeah?
Yeah, he's kind of just like keeping an eye and making sure that the guard haven't caught on. Like, if basically keeping an eye, if the guards that are at the checkpoint start coming this way, he's gonna usher you all out.
Yeah.
How I don't imagine fucking people exactly happy to live here. Do they get fights common? Especially big ones?
Every now and then, but I mean, it's an easy way to get in the kind of trouble that you don't want to get into.
Yeah, but I don't know. All I can think of is, smack some motherfucker in the face, make it look like someone else did it, big fight breaks out. Could be a good distraction.
Could be. Let's see.
I think we're just raising an alarm.
How about... This might be for a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. He's gonna take out the failed zeroth level potion.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
A failure of a potion. I don't know
I
what
thought
it
you were
will do.
just gonna say... never mind, I thought you were just gonna fucking roast me or something.
No, you're fine. I don't know what this will do.
Okay.
But there's a good chance that it will fail in some spectacular way, so we could chuck it into the crowd and hope for the best. And if it does something great, then wonderful. And if it doesn't, then we'll continue with a different idea.
Is that safe to do?
Oh, probably not at all.
Okay.
But it's
Is it
zeroth
gonna
level,
kill
so
anyone?
it probably... It's zeroth level, so it shouldn't kill most people. We'll chuck it at
Okay.
people who are not visibly infirm.
Okay. Fuck. I mean, that would probably raise some sort of alarm. Probably get them to step away at least a little bit. Maybe the important ones.
Yeah. It's the best I got, unless you want to do an actually damaging potion, which
Yeah, that might not be good.
no,
I
that
mean,
will
if-
actually kill people.
We might be able to sneak by if we can get the Royal Guard distracted.
If we can get that one away, then we're good enough. If that doesn't work, I have another idea that might work.
Let's hear it.
Well, Blood Curse of the Eyeless.
Oh. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that sounds weird.
You can
But you're
blind
able
people.
to do it. Are you able to do it to multiple people though?
No, I can only do it to one.
I will note, I'm pretty sure it doesn't inflict the blinded condition. It would make I'd give him like disadvantage on the perception, but it wouldn't fully blind him.
It would not fully blind them, however, it is a case of the creature would be immune if they're immune to blindness, so...
Obstructed vision.
Yeah, it could help, but it wouldn't be a cure-all.
No. But it's either that or binding, and I don't think binding's gonna do much help.
No. I say we then kick up a fuss with that potion, like you said, or try to start a fight. Try to get the big guy away, and maybe use your blinding magic and just try and slip on by.
Well, worth a shot. Amble, Vin, you should probably be ready to cast your invisibility and pass without readily.
Gotcha.
We'll wait on your word.
See, there's 5 here. Can you make 5 people invisible?
I sure can.
Oh, fuck, okay. Not even River can do that, and she could do that to like 4 people. Jeez.
I had a lot of training, bud.
Well-
Sure. You're gonna say?
Imp and his little magical stash there can dimension door.
Yeah, but I don't want to risk... I can only do that once per day. I'd rather, save it in case we need to get the fuck out of some situation, and I don't know if magic that powerful might, trip an alarm of some sorts.
True. So yeah, we'll hold that.
Okay.
We go on your mark.
Well, we'll see whether or not this does something useful.
Oh boy.
Yeet.
Xanis is going to yeet said potion.
Alright. Go ahead and roll a d100 as it lands in the middle of a bustling street.
Oh boy. You can tell me what that is likely to do. Oh no.
Oh no!
You...
Kills him instantly.
No. I'm using the basic wild
The
magic
base.
table, but I lower the effect since it's a lower level.
Okay.
But it's the kind of thing that instead of lowering the strength of it, it just lowers the duration of it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So you see it impacts and lands, and you just see like a whole bunch of the people in the crowd just lift up off the ground and just kind of drift into each other. You just hear screaming.
It's either levitate
You just
or
hear-
fly, either way.
You just hear the confused screaming of these people that are just floating in the air, like rolling over each other. You see like someone's basket tipped over. There's a whole bunch of like desert fruit now floating amidst them. Someone's drink got spilled, and it's like when you're in space and you get water on you, it just starts like attaching to your skin.
Go.
Cast invisibility at level 6.
You are all invisible. And I'm assuming you cast Pass Without Trace first.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna pass that first.
Yeah. As soon as you see Amble cast it, you drop it. You're all invisible. You're all passing without a trace. You just see like the Royal Guard turn towards what's happening, turn to the 2 elites, and just kind of shrug, and just kind of scratches the back of his head as he walks over. Sanius and Savornian, you hear the Royal Guard yelling, "Okay, what the fuck?" Go ahead, I'll roll stealth.
Is that advantage, yeah?
Yeah.
Plus
Let's
10.
see what Shady
yeah,
rolls.
actually,
Advantage
if we're
plus
all
10.
invisible too.
Yeah, I don't gotta roll.
Shady only got a 23.
No.
Oh no. 27, 34, 35.
And divide that by 4, and average of 29.7, round that up, average of 30. You're fine.
Yay!
You all sneak past. You see the two elites kind of like at one point, as you're sneaking past, one elite kind of steps over and like blocks the path for a second as they lean over. In Savornian, they speak. Sandus, you understand. Like, what the fuck is this? What? Who cast Why cast? This is like the weirdest prank. We need to. They're going to get themselves arrested as you like slip around the other side. You enter in. And then you, as you're all as you're all entering into the catacombs, you just hear a loud thump as like 30 people drop into the city. As they fall like 12 seconds later.
Oh my god!
Everyone's just grunting. Ah!
I mean, that works. You can mark off the 0th level potion.
No, that's a scene right there.
Wow!
That literally could not have worked better.
That literally
That
was
was
the
great.
best outcome. That could not have gotten better.
That was so much easier than the fight. Holy shit.
Oh
Make
my
more of those.
god. Amazing.
I
Fuck up
literally
more
can't.
often.
I literally can't make more of those. Those are completely random.
Whoa. Thanks,
Listen,
magic.
could have been. We could have been that they levitated. Could have been that there was a fireball.
We take those risks.
You all begin to make your way. You feel after about 50 feet or so, you just hear Shady whisper, "Alright, we can't see each other, so, someone say something?"
Hi.
Something.
Hi.
Sandus, you feel Shady grab your hand. Alright, now you grab Vin wherever they were.
I'm right here. I touch his back, arm, hand.
Yep.
I can't believe we were doing an invisible train. All right, I'm holding
Yeah.
on to Vin.
Whoa!
And in time, you all link up to make it, like, sure no one gets lost. And you all begin to make your way through. You see, it opens up into an aqueducts of sorts. General waste management as well in places, which is less than pleasant, but you don't have to wade through it at the very least.
Sanus
Oh,
is
thank
now
God.
regretting having heightened senses.
Oh yeah, it's awful for you. It is so much worse. You thought it was bad before.
yeah, I'll post
God.
this just cause.
Yep, lasts an hour. And
Remember
after
myself.
about...
Gonna remember myself.
Gotcha. And after about an hour, invisibility fades. You all can break the chain as you see he stops in front of a larger metal gate, fairly old and rusted. You see him just pull out some thieves' tools and just opens it with ease, seemingly knowing the lock. And he pulls out a little bit of oil and puts it on the hinges as he pushes it open without a sound. This way. This is where you start to see the weird shit.
We love our weird shit.
I mean, this catacomb probably predates Calamity. So,
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Yeah, they don't really
Sanus
go
is
here
gonna-
anymore.
Sanus is going to look very carefully at everything.
Alright. You all make your way forward further. If you're looking very carefully, go ahead, roll perception.
Yeah, I was about to say I want to look too.
That was an advantage, Mabi.
21 is still good.
That's 12.
Probably ain't gonna be much better. Oh,
You know-
14.
It makes sense that in this specific situation you would have advantage, so we'll take the 24.
Okay.
As you are continuing along, you pass by one of those sections of walls that Shady mentioned that was like recently put up. And you see about 50 feet past it as you're just passing by, going towards the entrance into the palace undergrounds. A faint carving on the wall. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Normal Arcana.
It's hard to discern what it is with 12, or at least the purpose of it, but it vaguely reminds you of Hemocraft.
Hey, hold up. Wait,
Hmm?
I see something.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I need to go see that.
It's just like a tiny little rune.
I mean, need to go see in front of that section.
Looking around it, it doesn't look like there's anything else. It just seems to be like some sort of marking left in blood on the wall. At least traces of blood on the inside of where it's indented.
He's going to make a small cut on himself and put some of his blood on there.
Go ahead, roll another Arcana check. Go ahead, roll your Crimson Right die.
I'm just gonna write the... minus the dueling style.
You take 6. And you see this rune just emblazons for a moment. You just see it begin to glow clearly. And now, having seen it and activating it, you recognize a bit more of its intent. It's more of a marker in terms of guidance. It's basically telling you to go back where you came and take a right down the path that it was blocked off.
Well, Sanus is going to do just that.
Where are you going?
Just, come on. Blood magic. Do I need to really say this every
No.
time?
No.
Star, there's a fucking brick wall. What are you're just gonna go through the wall? That's gonna cause a bit of a scene, buddy.
Just wait. Hold your thoughts. Knowing him, he'll figure some weird fucking shit out.
He is inspecting that wall.
Roll
I would help
investigation
I'm gonna
Add-
help as well.
at advantage.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Yeah,
Where
good,
are you?
helping.
There you are. Wow, I'm gonna use lucky. Fuck it.
Go for it.
Oh my god.
15. I mean, it's just a wall. Like, you're pretty confident that there's no secret way to open it. It looks like a solid wall. Like, you feel across it, you knock on certain sections to see if there's anything hollow. You don't see anything arcane in relation to it. It looks like very different from the rest of the scenery. It was a recently put up wall, like maybe a few years ago. If not longer. But it's clearly way newer than the rest of the walls in the catacomb. It's just a solid ass wall.
Well, are there any weak spots?
Go ahead and roll an intelligence check.
No, if only you had a portable RAM.
If only. Okay, 7 intelligence. Go ahead, follow up that with a wisdom check. Okay.
My rules today.
Yeah, you don't really see where exactly it would be a weak spot, and you don't have the wisdom for me to tell you that it's probably not a good idea.
I mean,
Do we see Santa scurrying up to punch this fucking wall?
I'm not going to punch the fucking wall.
Please
Get
stop.
into the
Chris
sword
Redfield, do
fight.
it.
Wall punching asshole.
Oh my god, I was not going to punch the wall.
Sanus Redfield.
I take like 1,000,000 damage.
Suffer. It's the stain.
Chris Red Star.
Die.
Stars.
I mean, he
Excellent.
he's gonna turn to the rest of the party and sort of explain, yeah, no, there's something behind here, related to Hemocraft at least.
From all that I've seen in the catacombs, all routes that would lead to whatever's that way are blocked off by those walls.
Well, unless you have a way of very quietly disassembling a fucking brick wall, I don't think we're getting in there right now.
Vin?
I'm not about to blow up a wall underground, dude.
No, not blow it.
Oh my god. Vin, you like doing a certain spell that disintegrates things. Wink.
Yeah, but does she want to burn her magic?
I already used it on the invisibility, but... Maybe I could try... this? And... Vin is going to cast Blink on herself.
Okay. Mark off the spell.
Okay. I gotta roll a d20.
Yep.
That's a natural 20.
I believe you have to be above an 11, correct?
Yeah.
So you see Vin finish the spell and just a few moments later shudder. And you see the wall still there in the ethereal plane.
It's not long that I have, so she'll try to go up and feel it. Does it feel the same?
I mean, it feels the same. You know that you can, I believe, pass through walls while in the ethereal plane. But as you feel it up and your hand begins to push through, you just feel this strange resistance. The best way I can describe it is as if, like, as soon as your hand passes through, you just begin to feel like pins and needles across your arm. As, yeah, what do you do after that?
Recoil violently.
Okay, take the arm out,
Yeah,
and
just
then you appear back.
You'd see Vin kinda looking like she just, went defensive against that wall. She just kinda looks surprised.
What, did the wall bite you?
Kinda?
Oh,
Oh. That's unusual.
that's new.
I don't know. Bleeds on the wall some more.
Nothing happens.
Darn.
Vin disappears.
Yep. She's letting it ride. Because this time, she's actually going to try to push both of her hands through.
Same sensation. Pins and needles up both arms. It does not feel great.
I assume it's like when you make your leg or arm numb or something like that.
Kinda. It's like instantly having your arm go a bit numb. Like, not fully numb, like recovery numb. It's weird. It doesn't feel right.
She's gonna grit and bear it. And she's gonna try to push all the way through.
Okay, you do so, and you feel that entire sensation across your entire body.
Yeah.
And you see a straight hallway that continues for another 100 or so feet before taking a right. Do you stay there?
No. Because the sensation sucks. I think she'd take the quickest glance she possibly could. I won't even say she gets her whole body through. I'll say she gets her head through, sees that, and is going to pull out and dispel blink.
Okay. You'll see Vin apparate once more.
She actually kind of falls on her butt.
Yeah, weird vibes. You had the pins and needles on your head and arms, and it was just like, ugh.
Everything fell asleep.
Instant dizzy.
She kind of tremor, like she has that very shaky movement for a second, just trying to get it off. Just
Got it. Unpleasant.
hallway. 100 feet down, takes a right.
It checks out.
Checks
But-
out given the other entrances.
Something else feels like it's there,
What?
behind the wall. At least in the ethereal plane. I didn't stick long enough there in the real world to find out. Fuck that noise.
I mean, when you pass through like solid objects, when you're doing that magic, does it usually feel weird?
You would note not like that, Vin.
Not like that.
Well, my money's on two things then. One of them sucks a lot more than the other. First one is it's some sort of protective-ish ward made by whatever the fuck Sanders' friends were doing. Friends, I don't know, predecessors were doing here, or whoever put that wall up decided to put a little bit of a magic something in it, and let's hope it wasn't a fucking alarm of some sorts.
Alarms are usually silent, but
I mean,
True.
my best answer, see if you can't try and knock out a brick.
This bitch is solid, I think.
Yeah, you've inspected it for about 5 minutes now, and you didn't see any sort of weak spot.
Sanus unfortunately does not have a crowbar.
Finn does.
Oh my god.
Why does she have a crowbar?
She bought one
Because
a
she
while
picked it
ago.
up.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I forgot she has a crowbar.
She'll pull it out and just be like, "You want to do the honors?"
It's gonna be so loud, though.
Can we just go to the entranceway under the palace?
I
Is
agree
there
with-
another entranceway for this thing?
There's several of these walls that probably go to the same place.
Let's check the other ones.
I've passed by all of them. They're all the same.
I know. There's something behind them.
That is fucking weird.
Yeah, all those walls though, you're not gonna get through them unless you break it down.
Got it. We'll have to come back for it, I suppose.
That's
Certainly
what
an
I'd
option.
recommend.
Unless you want to disintegrate it. Up to you, Vin.
I'd have to get the Aether Violet back to me to recharge myself.
Is there any reason why we shouldn't?
I mean,
Well, when we have to get the hell out of here and slip back into the public spaces, we don't want to have those weapons on us.
We can teleport out.
At least in here you can. I don't know if they have anything set up in the palace.
Yeah.
let's just keep going and see what else we find.
I agree.
Yeah, this way. Don't want to take too long. And they continue down the hallway. After around another hour of walking, you find your way into what looks to be a completely normal-looking dead end. And Shady just kind of walks up and pulls on one of the bricks using his claws, kind of like slowly sliding it out, grabs it in his other hand, reaches into the hole, slides his entire arm in. Okay. And then pulls out a little bit, and there's just this quiet click as one of the walls begins to open the tiniest bit, just enough for you all to slip through on the right-hand side. Kind of just slides the brick back in. It's gonna be a lever on the inside that we can close it. So,
Okay.
no offense, I can't get caught in there, so I think this is on you.
Yeah.
More than fair.
Do me a favor. Go mark the walls that are weird like that.
I mean, they're pretty obvious.
No, fair.
I mean, I can if you need me to, but yeah, just look for the new walls.
That'll work.
And if you go, and he points down, imagine this dead end is at in the middle of a T intersection. You all came in from the left, he just points to the right. You can either go back the way we came from the left and go to that wall, or you can go to the right, and if you keep walking straight, just hugging every left wall, you should be able to find the next one. It'll be about 45 minutes.
Okay.
If you think you can get there with how much heat you'll have.
We'll see how much we have.
Okay.
Hopefully none, but we'll see what happens.
Make sure you have an out ready, just in case.
Oh, yeah.
Teleportation circle beforehand in a secrete location.
Mm-hmm.
Secrete? Secret. The fuck? I'm gonna go now.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, Good luck.
You too.
He quietly walks off, takes a right.
Secrete. Nice.
He's a little stressed.
I could tell. But then again, I think we kind of all are a little bit right now. Shall we? The less time we have to spend here, the better.
Agreed.
Much
Yeah,
agreed.
let's get this.
Let's roll.
Onwards.
We bounce.
You enter in, and you see the little lever that he was talking about. Switch it, and the wall slowly, quietly begins to slide shut, leaving you in complete darkness. Sliding your goggles down, you all adjust and continue forward. It's a very tight and cramped hallway. You see, pardon, cobwebs by the dozen. Very, no one's traveled this hall in a while, you can tell. And after about 10 or so minutes of this long, winding path, at one point you have to crouch and just get low for a solid 100 feet or so. You see another one of these levers on the side.
Click.
The wall
Xanis is
and-
gonna try. Xanis is gonna try and listen to the wall and see if there's anyone on the other side, but
As you go to lean to do that, you hear click as the door silently shifts open, and you see a large hallway directly in front of you that goes on for 100 or so feet before ending at a set of double doors. And directly to your left, a large spiral staircase going up.
Xanis just looks at Vin.
Riley gives a thumbs up, just kind of one of those like smiles.
Go ahead, roll perception, all of you.
And visual, I'm guessing.
This one is visual.
Yep.
Whoa!
Senus, you are the only one to catch it.
Wow.
Wow!
Very similar to what happened before. You see a single brick on near the base of the floor, near the base of the stairway, that looks like you can pull it out.
Would this be for a different hallway passage thing?
You presume it would be to open and close the one you're currently in.
Got it. Okay. And just to make sure he does not see anyone or hear anyone.
With
in
the
the hallway.
22, you're confident that as of right now, you're alone.
Okay. Let's go. I can close this, I think.
All right. Then we'll scoot.
Do we know which way we're going after this?
Down the hallway, I imagine.
I will make my way to those double doors then.
It's a pretty long hall. Are you just gonna walk the whole way? Or are you gonna go wait
well-
for the party?
I'll be a little ahead, but I'm not going too far. We'll say 10 feet.
Yeah, that's fine.
Same.
Xanis closes the thing.
Yeah,
the
you
wall.
slide the brick out, and you slide your whole arm under once again. You're basically prone on the ground, like laying back and just shoving your arm all the way out to the right. And you just feel this little latch, and you just kind of hook one of your claws in it and pull towards yourself as you hear that click as it shifts back forward, and the wall slides shut. Pull your arm out. It's dusty, but slide the brick back in.
Okay. Makes a tiny little mark on that brick to remember where it is.
The slightest little scratch with your claw. Leaves
Mhm.
one of those, like, you know, when you put rock against rock, it just leaves like that white mark.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just one of those. And
Okay.
you'll continue forward towards the double doors.
I think so.
As a unit.
All right. Well, I
I'm
suppose
keeping
that
an eye
should
out for. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm keeping an eye out for traps.
go ahead. Roll
Okay.
investigation.
Fifteen.
You are fairly confident that there's no traps.
Okay. Just wanted to be sure before we just go sauntering the catacombs underneath the palace. Just like, okay.
You're fairly confident that they didn't expect anyone to get this far because they didn't know that path existed. You presume the traps would be earlier on, up the stairwell.
Yeah, we're not gonna go that way, thanks.
And approaching the double doors, very simple set of doors, not locked or anything.
Xanis is going to try and listen and see if there's anyone on the other side.
Roll perception.
This is listening advantage.
You have advantage.
Thank God.
Thank goodness for it.
Good thing I did.
Yep. You're confident that you don't hear anything.
Okay, well. Just to make sure. Imp,
Yep.
is this trapped?
I'm a check. Do
Roll
I have to roll again
investigation.
or... Okay.
19 is for the hallway, this is for a door. 19 again.
Nice.
It's not trapped. It's a frequented door.
Okay. He's gonna slowly open it.
This is what you see. Large stone chamber with a black carpet walkway adorned with plants, like simple plant life. Looks to be a secretary's desk of sorts with various different passageways in this massive interior chamber.
Cool's about ready to ask if all these are all doors.
They are.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2 benches. Very important.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Alright, gonna saunter on over to this desk.
Yeah, I'm gonna motion at Vid and Amble and just kind of like finger up to the lips, so like just shh, because we don't know if there's anyone in these side rooms.
Nod.
All right.
I think I'm just gonna do another pass without trace.
All right. If you want, you can all roll stealth again.
Sure.
Three. 35.
Oh please.
25.
25. Hey.
Cool.
We take
Party
that for
average of 33.
God, we love our stealth tactics, dudes.
Y'all are very quiet. You walk up to the desk. You see a simple ledger, seemingly. Think of it like a more official guest list, just marking, who's checked into this area, who is checked out of this area. You see a few frequent names. You see Soren every now and then. You see Archibald every now and then. A couple names you don't recognize, seemingly just probably higher ups.
Anyone else?
Nothing of note.
Is there anyone that's currently checked in?
Not that you can see.
None that
Can
are checked
we-
in.
You see who you can assume to be the secretary that sits at this desk is currently checked out.
Okay. Any other documents that are on the desk at a quick glance, or I guess if there are drawers or the like?
There are drawers you look through. It seems to be mostly just like documentation of who has entered in the past months, and ledgers and nothing of interest.
Can
Got
we see
it.
what reef member came down?
Archibald.
Archibald.
Ah,
That's whatever his face, von Archibald.
true.
Archibald von Kart.
Yep.
noted.
I think on seeing that there's no one checked in here, I'm gonna just very quietly be like, should I bar the door? Just in case, might buy us a few extra seconds.
Yeah, but then we don't have a way back out. Magic Circle takes time.
I just mean, like, slip a python in the handles or something, Something that could be slipped out if we're trying to, speedily get out of here.
No. It's that way. If someone comes in without them knowing that there's an issue, we can still get out. If they come in and there's a python in the door, they raise the alarm.
Right.
That's
Alright.
a good point. Well then, what's behind door number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7?
Are they labeled? Are they labeled, Tao?
Yes, actually. You see, we'll just start from right to left. This is main office 1. This one is main office 2.
I think you're on GM Lair.
I am on GM Lair, fuck. Main office 1.
Ah, okay.
Main office 2.
Okay.
Cold storage. General storage. Archive. Laboratory. Wardrobe.
As tempted as I am to go through Soren's wardrobe,
What's new in this summer's fashions?
You get the feeling it's like armor and like people's coats and the like, rather than Soren's personal closet.
Maybe he's
I'm gonna
worth it.
listen. I am going to think it's Soren's personal closet until I get evidence to the contrary.
Oh my god.
However, Sanus is going to listen in to the archive door.
Go ahead, roll perception at advantage. Ooh.
Wow.
You don't hear shit. With double that one, you hear nothing. In
Sanus
fact, for a moment,
tries to clear.
your ear gets plugged by like earwax, and you just lose all sound for a second. Like, oh fuck, and suction
Sanus
it out.
just
fucking
rings
digs
for a little
his
bit.
finger into his ear. It's just like, what the fuck just happened?
Little tiny chunk of earwax. You.
Ew.
Oh, God, Sanus, that's... What the fuck?
Why
What,
are you
do you
judging him so hard?
Do you want to listen?
Eat
Would
it,
you
no
prefer?
evidence.
Alright. I'll listen. I'll rather
Sanus-
not eat it.
Sanus just looks very hard at Vin.
Gives him a thumbs up. I believe in you.
Yeah, you don't notice anything you don't hear anything in the room.
Alright, Sanus is gonna open the door.
Locked.
Imp, do you want to pick the lock on this door?
Sure. I roll up. I'm going to check one more time for any traps, whether mundane or magical,
Go ahead.
if I can.
I'm assuming someone's helping him.
Man.
Sure,
That's
but
the-
it's kind of comical that it's just 19 again.
No, I have reliable talent, y'all. If I roll below,
Oh,
10
you've
or
just been
lower.
rolling below.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were your
19
Go
below
ahead.
is my
roll.
minimum.
Go ahead. Roll again. Much
Okay.
better.
There we go.
You do note, in addition to there being a mechanical trap, there is an arcane trap in addition.
Yeah, this shit's trapped both normally and with the magic. Vin, can you dispel shit?
Yeah, but not without something or someone finding out.
That's
What do you
fine. We don't need them to. We don't need to worry about them knowing that this has been dispelled until long after that we're gone.
All right. Then I
Like, unless
suggest
it's an
you-
alarm spell, in which case.
I suggest you steer clear. Yeah, that's a good point, though, actually, Lark. I don't know if I would prefer to cast Detect Magic first on the door or not.
You certainly can.
I think I will, just in case.
Okay. You can cast Detect Magic.
Yeah.
It is magical.
What school?
Necromancy. Roll Arcana as well.
Okay.
That's not alarm. That's definitely not alarm.
Definitely not.
That was
Okay.
at advantage.
Just-
That's an 11.
Yep, just Necromancy.
She kind of gets that look on her face, or it's like, what the fuck?
Can you dispel it, or...
Yeah, but it's being protected or sealed by necromancy?
I mean, that checks out, considering this lot.
Ah, God.
Roll Arcana again.
24.
It's not being sealed or protected by necromancy.
What? That does not seem like a good thing.
You can assume if someone were to open this door without dispelling the magic,
Yeah.
something bad would happen.
Yeah, something bad was happening.
Damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a spell magic on that. That seems like a bad
Alright, what level do you cast it at?
fifth.
Oh, God.
Okay, you don't have to roll.
Perfect.
You see the runes glow for a moment, once invisible, now burning with abjuration assaulting it as it just fizzles off the luck. As now remains only the mechanical trap, which you can try to
Alright.
disarm if you'd like.
Alright. All you, imp.
No pressure, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna try and get this trap undone.
Alright,
Alright. Thieves' tools, I'm guessing?
yep, using dexterity. Well, you beat the DC by 1.
Oh, 31. Oh, hey. Oh God.
You see this trap, you see it's incredibly intricate and tied in to the lock, so essentially you have to both unlock the door and disarm the trap simultaneously. Essentially you have to use 2 of your fingers to re-angle the lockpick and like the other 2 to actually provide force. And the same with the other hand. So you're using all fingers on both hands to manipulate both the trap and the lock at the same time. As you hear the last pin click, and you shift your hand, the first pick out, and back in now that it's unlocked, to fully disable the trap as well. You see, now that you've disarmed it, from what you can glean, what looks to be small explosives
Oh my God.
lining the inside of the lock and throughout some sections of the door.
Right, okay, whoever made this is a fucking crazy bastard.
Imp,
Shit was rigged to blow.
Have you considered opening a locksmithing business? You're fucking cracked.
He does have, what is that, plus 12?
Plus 13.
13, plus 13.
Plus 13 to lockpicking. Yeah.
Lowest 14.
Yeah, bud, you might want to set up shop someday. Holy shit.
Lowest 23, Lark.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause of
right.
reliable talent.
You have reliable talent. Oh, Jesus.
Fucking hell.
I love rogues.
Rogues are fun.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, but we should be good now, but, just to be sure, I'm gonna very gingerly open the door.
Very carefully open the door and you see inside the archive. 4 bookshelves put on each wall, going all the way up to the ceiling. Varying degrees of wear and tear on each of the tomes.
No time like the present. Time to start looking.
Let's have a see.
I would like everyone to roll investigation checks.
Everyone get a bookcase.
Could I, for myself and for Vin, make a plea to do it at advantage due to researcher trait?
You both have sage background?
We do.
We both have sage background.
You both have advantage then.
Hell yeah.
Bad.
Good call.
Very good call.
Very, very good call.
You said investigation, right?
Correct.
Darn, I only rolled a
Investigation.
19.
Sanis, I have but one suggestion. You have
Is
a
it
new
to-
resource.
Say again.
You have a new resource.
Bardic inspiration.
Feels like
Come
it's
on,
an
roll it.
appropriate time.
Roll a 10. Let's go.
Well,
Fucking close. Let's do it,
that
baby.
is now 32.
That'll do it. All right. Here's a question. Do you all want me to start with information that was guaranteed for you to acquire, to find? Like the stuff that isn't hidden? Or do you want me to start with the high-end shit?
Let's start with the
let's build
high
up.
end.
Start.
Build up?
I was gonna say start with the low end.
Yeah, let's build
Start with the
up.
low end. Okay. Because you hit every DC.
Nice.
Starting out, let's see. Who? Let's go up the list. Who rolled the lowest?
Amble.
Starting us off, Amble, you find a simple book, and looking through it seems to be construction plans to the towers that you'd seen throughout the city.
Oh.
Hmm.
And this is the lowest? Excuse me?
Yes.
But go on.
Looking through the blueprints, you see it's very meticulous in their placement, almost as if in a pattern, and there's these incredibly intricate, complex runes sprawling across them, both on the surface and on the inside. You see in some sections it's hollowed out, and it's carved both inside and out, with these intense, intricate, complicated runes. It hurts your brain just to think about making sense of it. It's basically the whole book is just like the blueprints and the like.
Okay, this is a lot of shit. I am holding this. Fuck.
Alright. Do you show anyone?
Oh, absolutely.
You all see this.
What the fuck are these?
Neat.
Well, we're asking about
I'm
those
guessing
towers.
reward.
I'll
Finn-
get to...
Vin and Sanus,
Oh boy.
roll Arcana.
Let's see. Arcana.
I will
Not
say,
advantage.
just so you know, the DC is fucking high. That's a
28.
28. Okay.
I was about to say this makes sense that Vin would get it.
Looking at the design, it takes you a while, but you're starting to understand. There is some sort of method to the madness that is this rune. Almost to a single idea, rather than any specific sort of spell. It makes you think of a siphon of sorts.
Oh, no.
You're gonna Full Metal Alchemist the entire goddamn city. I hate
I
it.
was just thinking that, you fuck. Ah.
Fucking... Yeah, she's tracing through them, and as she does, she realizes her finger kind of comes back to the same spot. That's... crazy.
You note
Uh,
the way it's designed with a 28, you'd note only any effects that these towers would have would not reach past the first lower districts of the city. It even extends past the walls, about 500 or so feet.
Well, ta-da! I just found the runic plans for a doomsday weapon.
Oh. Well, that sounds about right. Unfortunately.
It's something to do with the towers. They're interlinked, unsurprisingly.
Got it. We'll need to have those looked at a little bit more carefully.
yeah, Lorelei might know a little something.
Alright. You hold on to this for now. She hands the book back to Amble.
Oh, I'm holding it.
Alright. Who's next lowest in terms of investigation?
That's me.
Alright, Vin. You find a book, a very simple leather tome embossed with the insignia of a rose.
Flip.
Inside, you see a depiction of human, elven, and half-elven bodies. Very similar to, like... I forget the name of it. The Da Vinci drawing?
The Vitruvian Man.
Vitruvian Man. Similar to that.
Gotcha.
You see just like it's like a research book of sorts. You see intricate handwriting, very, very refined, referring to just different arcane nonsense that you don't quite understand. And flipping through, you see it's reminiscent of an instruction manual. And at the very end, you just see sprawling notes, very clearly more hastily written than the rest. It says, simply, "What was gleaned from the voice beyond gods has given me all that I've needed to put my plans into effect. To those that would fight my ambition, I have provided great power, using the souls of few to provide them a state of undeath, while still retaining their sense of selves, a concept above that of lichdom. They are not bound to a fragile relic, puppeting a decaying body. They stay the same, painless, eternal, truly themselves, preserved as long as they breathe." And it ends there.
Okay. Well, I just found the instruction manual for how Soren has been making his wreath.
Oh,
Hands the book over.
Sanus is gonna look through it.
You see everything that I just explained.
Yep. Doubt he'll make any more sense of it than Vin.
In terms of the actual process, yeah.
It's, I'm guessing, necromancy, so not Sanus as usual.
Not mine either. Another to the pile.
This might give us some hints as well as to how to stop them. I doubt that we can revert them, but we'll see.
Alright, I'll take it too.
Hand me the book. Keep looking.
And we do.
Elman, you're next, right?
Yep.
You find a tome with a very simple cover. It seems like another journal. Flipping to the first page, you just read the title, An Evolution of Hemocraft.
Sanus, I found something for you, buddy.
Oh?
I'm gonna pass it over to him.
Oh. He's gonna read it.
It's more writing that you read from the end of the journal with the rose. Beneath the sands, deep beneath the enclave, I found a laboratory. Strange, almost arcane in nature. I was quick to determine its nature. Hemocraft. Once a gift from one of Bahamut's children to the mortals of Xenum. This art has been long forgotten. I was quick to take to it. But what guides I found were only entry level. I began to improvise. I began to innovate. A union between the raw arcane and the powers of Hemocraft. A power only feasible with the secrets gleaned from the divine fog. I have no doubt that my techniques would overexert and perhaps kill most that would attempt it without preparation. And the note ends.
And just to check, is that all that's in the book?
There's some other writings. You see, like, it's written basically in part of the entry-level journal, which is basically just stuff that you would know.
Okay.
You see there's, like, he's started to write his own things. You see it's, like, been scratched out almost like he went to grab a new book because it was near the end of it.
Got it. Okay.
Next up. This is the most important of the guaranteed books. Sanus, you find this one.
Okay.
Another journal, just starting off with 2 words, impending calamity.
Really has again.
And he writes, "It has become lost to most in the modern day, but we rapidly approach an era of destruction. This world is not ready to receive such a siege. So I have begun preparation to fight back against it. I will not stand idly while this realm suffers. Even if it means the perpetuation of this land's terrible lineage, the potential gain of power is too great to cast aside, even if that means the freedom of its people. My soul shall be condemned, this much I know. I care not. If I can break this cycle and allow this world to flourish, then I'll happily meet with the gallows should the people of Xenom see it fit, once the ruin and chaos have subsided. This is a sacrifice that must be made." The note ends.
Because I'm peering. I don't read Sivornian, so I don't know what the hell it says.
That one's actually in Elvish.
Oh,
I know Elvish.
as do I. So the fucker sees himself as some sort of martyr. Talk about an ego.
Oh, hardly a surprise.
No.
In many ways, he's right, but boy, is he wrong.
There's other ways. Our way.
More than one way to skin a cat, so.
Right.
Excuse you.
I was about to say, ooh.
Oh boy. Oh buddy.
Look,
Wrong
that-
place, wrong time.
You know what? Not. You know that works good with Tabaxia, not common. Where I'm just gonna. There's more than one way to do it. Sorry about the previous statement. Retraction.
Alright.
I'm about to say, isn't your dad a cat? I mean, your stepdad? What is a var to you now?
Adoptive dad?
Yeah. You're a skinhead.
Anyways, let's go back to the books, please.
Amble,
God damn me for
Hi.
having southern sayings. Fuck.
the first of the DC books. You note this one is a bit more official in writing. Just titled Calamitous Threats. The
Oh
Wildwoods.
boy. Oh, okay.
You see, first listed, the Genesis Project. Housing a child of Bahamut, the Council has a strong foundation. But with the raw arcane power they have at their disposal, they could pose a threat, especially so if corrupted. No immediate action required at the moment. Followed up. The Children of Soul. All but a name is hidden. More research required. And beneath that, the Blades of Fate. Seemingly favored by the Fate Weaver, each of which bears relics, and in search of further artifacts. They too are light-born with an immense potential. They could be powerful allies in a fight against Calamity, but as among them is one scorned by me, I doubt such terms would ever be met. I foresee conflict. One will conquer the other and grow stronger from it. My only hope is that if I am slain, that they'll continue in my stead. And that's the end of that tome.
Well, he's at least right on that part, fucker.
Next up, it was Vin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You find a very simple and very short tome, just titled "The Aether Dark." It's incredibly short. It's like basically a single page from a journal of just compiled notes. This is the only important one. It just says,
Hesitant.
"The Grand Artificer's expedition into the depths of the Aetherwoods is curious to me. Such raw energy localized within the unknown source. I can't speak. Such raw energy localized within the unknown source of the Genesis. What goes on in the depths is of scholarly interest to me. More research required." You would note
Joy.
he would not be able to look because Lorelei did set up wards.
Oh yeah. Lots of wards.
And it was Elman next, right?
Yep.
Alright. You pick up a tome titled Calamitous Threats, Frostborn. First off, you just see the name Sinrid, the Tyrant, which, with newer ink, has parentheses beside it, deceased. You see a couple has been, redacted, and then at the bottom, slain by the blades of fate on top of Everstone. Although his offspring may pose a threat if left unchecked. Immediate action is not required. Plan to bring Nevrix to their lair, along with a few of the roses to cut off the loose ends. Perhaps their scales and blood could prove useful. Next, the Oracular Order. From what I've gleaned, they are practitioners of Hemocraft, formerly an Assassin's Guild. More research required. Next, Empress Delilah. Current political power in the Frostborn, although wavering after Sinrid's defeat. They still retain their loyalists and power across most of the eastern lands. They are in possession of a powerful relic. Perhaps it will suit me well. Plans are in motion. And that's where that tome comes to an end.
Well, we got stuff about Frostborn here.
Well, that's a
Stuff of interest.
first.
Yeah.
And it also seems like your little pen pal is, oh, God, real important, huh?
Part of something big.
Well, we already knew that part.
Yep.
True.
Well, I guess we know a little more now.
A name.
For sake of, since Sanus, you got the highest, you got the 30. I'm going to actually jump back so that you get the highest DC in the order.
Okay.
So let's see, there's two more. So we'll do Sanus and then Veneria for the next two. Amble Veneria. Amble. You find a tome that's titled Calamitous Threats, Ubrix.
Ooh.
It is one page.
Okay.
It says in 3 dash points, research of the Lightless Peak is required. End. Research of the Undead Settlement is required. End. Research of Xenum's core is required. End.
That's fucking
So-
terrifying. Holy
So
shit.
basically, every... yeah, anyways, fuck, okay. Wow, so
Great.
the Lightless Peak, Undead Settlement, and Xenum's Core, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
God.
The three most horrifying places in the world.
And Vin, you find another one, Calamitous Threats, Aventol.
Aha.
You see, there's a couple sentences that have been scratched out, but you can still make it out. The scratched out part says, a theorized takeover of Aventol may be a necessity should the corruption of Eiffel begin to go unchecked. A force will be prepared if the situation is not handled in a timely manner. And then afterwards it continues unscratched out. While the crystalline plague infecting Eiffel poses quite the threat, the soul-linked children seem to have devised a short-term solution that could develop into a permanent containment of the corruption. No action required. Below that, you see, scratched out, more research is needed on the group known as the Chronal Union. And then, not scratched out, the Blades of Fate has dismantled the organization with the aid of the Keepers of Decay. No action required. Beneath that, in clearly newer text as well, compared to the first one that you saw scratched out. The town of Onyxwood was found in ruin. Judging by the ritual circles shown to me, it was a Lich Ascension ritual. Whoever the fool is has shielded themselves from mortal and divine eyes. The newfound Lich will be of little consequence in the short term. In time I'll crush their phylactery in my hand and scatter its dust across the sands. I have no time for those that be so quick to tarnish their bodies with rot and decay, merely to grasp a fractured immortality. Next line starts. Haywood continues to hold what power he has with the aid of his gang. Their ambition is not one to be concerned with. No action required. And then Sanus. As everyone's looking through these books, you find a very small switch hidden in a small section, as you were running your hand across the back of the bookshelf, you saw it pass through, you felt your hand phase through an illusory section, and you just felt this little switch. Instinctively, you just flick it, and you just see a small hatch open. Or if you don't see it, you hear it behind the center bookshelf.
Shit. Sandy's found something.
and as you push it out of the way, you see a small hole in the wall behind what looks to be a lead box. And inside, a single worn journal.
Oh boy, we found his diary.
You read the cover, which has seemingly two titles: The Divine Fog, or The Voices Beyond God. Opening up, you see each passage is dated. The first one, all the way back to 877 after Calamity. About 130 years ago. It reads, "A voice in an endless expanse, like a nebula without stars. It questioned my intent, and I established an unwillingness to change course. This is the first time I've had contact since my isolation. More research is required on the anomalous entity." The next excerpt. 899 after Calamity. "I thought it had been nothing more than a nightmare, but this divine fog has made its return. It instructed me to ask as many questions as I desired. So I asked of the foundations of our reality, the deepest intricacies of all things arcane, how to manipulate life and death. My research has begun again." The next excerpt begins, 941 after Calamity. It spoke with me once more. I'd nearly forgotten about our previous encounter. It's a busy life I've chosen for myself as of late, with what preparations I've been making. It began to speak, to tell me more about its nature. The voice beyond gods. Aye. And you see the bottom half of this page has just been, torn out. You see little burn marks near the base. The next excerpt begins, 944 after Calamity. Once again it visited me. I rebuked its attempts at sparking conversation. I have nothing more to gain and everything to lose engaging with the divine fog. It is best to remove its presence from my mind. I've begun devising a potential solution. I'm having Archibald concoct some sort of drink to conceal my memories of my previous encounters. I pray for its success, lest my conquest be all for naught. 944 after Calamity. This journal is quite novel to read. The panic nature is so unnatural from my point of view. I'm dreadfully curious what I needed to forget, but alas, it dies here. I'm sealing this away. Perhaps others could learn from it should I fail. May the Divines have mercy on the people of Xenum. And that's the end of the journal.
Hey, Tao. What the
Yeah?
fuck?
Good
yeah,
question.
that's a big what the fuck.
Yeah,
Good question.
Bud,
Your Lovecraft's showing.
do we just... Oh, fuck. Do we just read that over your shoulder or some shit?
I mean, you could if you want. Xanis ain't trying to hide it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Well, either this guy's tripping major fucking balls, or he met with something that's above Zazel and all the rest of them.
Well, so did we. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, at the very least, if that's who that was. Maybe not. Either way. I think we have quite a bit to go on here. and not much more that these books can really give us.
I think we got everything we needed and then some.
Yeah, we need to let everybody know.
And check all these other rooms.
I was about to say, do we need to at this point?
Heck yeah.
All right. Oh, my arms are a little full, but let's go.
As you exit, I need everyone to roll a d12.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone?
Everybody.
Also,
Oh.
if it wasn't obvious, we're gonna be listening into the fucking, door.
Okay. You listen in. You don't hear anything. You open the door. It's empty.
Great.
How long did that take?
This probably took about 30 minutes.
Okay, so I still got a half hour of Pass Without Trace.
We'll say 25
Remind-
minutes.
Yeah, I was about to say give or take, but yeah, we'll go with that.
Remind me again. It is wardrobe,
Wardrobe, laboratory, general storage, cold storage, office 2, office 1.
Are you looking at laboratory?
Yes. Although I have a feeling I know what we may find.
I don't think any of us are gonna like it.
Imp, could I have your assistance, please?
Yep. Let's take a look.
Go ahead, roll investigation. Not locked, not trapped.
I don't see anything. You're good.
Let me listen and see. Is there anyone inside?
Go ahead, roll perception. 21. You don't hear anything.
Then we open it slowly.
This is what you see. If I can just align this right. Perfect. You see a large chamber. Looks to be a ritual pedestal with a lavish red cloth draped above the stone. Various tools and medical instruments laid out upon the table. Small books depicting medical procedures. A small bookshelf seeming with other medical documents. As well as looks to be a small recovery room to the side.
Wouldn't happen to think this is where he does his little reef experiments?
Almost certainly.
That's what my money's on.
Time
Workshop of Horrors.
to fuck around with his bed and fucking mess up the covers.
God.
Put-
I'm gonna go up to this.
Flip the
book
pillow
right
to the
here.
warm side.
You fiend!
As mentioned, you just see similar medical procedures.
Okay. Is this a chest?
It's look. You open it up. It's just like, like bedpan plates
Okay.
separated,
Yeah.
of course.
Nothing amazing.
Yep.
Okay. And a bookshelf. Anything of interest?
You note that mostly it's just a lot of books about medicine. You would note that Archibald is the royal physician.
Noted. Xenis is already disinterested. It took all of like a minute for him to be disinterested.
Alright, what are you all doing?
I kind of want to look at
Yeah.
this.
What the fuck is going on with this?
There's a large sigil beneath the bed. As well, it seems to be several different receptacles for blood. Several spikes on each corner of the 6 points.
Yeah. Xenos will probably try and make heads or tails of this for a minute.
Go ahead, roll Arcana. You are unsure.
Man, there sure is blood there. Anyway,
May I do the same?
Go for it.
24.
You definitely get the feeling that whatever this does doesn't feel too great to anyone that's on those spikes.
I'm not very good on Arcana, but I'm pretty sure I can fucking get that vibe. Like, come on now.
The information is people are supposed to go on the spikes.
Yeah.
Lay on it.
Sanus is gonna go over to the fucking wardrobe now.
Vin,
Oh my god.
You open up the wardrobe.
Vin not gonna fuck with this.
Yeah.
It's
I feel
literally
sick.
just like some coats.
Wait, are there any nice ones?
Roll perception.
Oh my god, if he gets a cloak of billowing in this campaign too.
No,
I was gonna say it. Wait, no, it's
I'm gonna
visual.
help him.
it's a bunch of mundane clothing.
Were you about to lucky your perception roll for clothes?
I'm thinking. I was thinking about it. Okay.
No, I'm gonna
Everyone
help him.
roll
I'm gonna
another
help
set
him.
of d12s.
Oh, but I wanted to help.
Wait, can he help after we roll the d12s?
We'll see.
No!
You all begin to hear footsteps from down the hall.
Everyone hide in the wardrobe.
Are all the doors closed in the room? I'm assuming we closed them behind us.
Did
Yeah.
someone close the archive door behind you?
Yeah.
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 Then okay. Footsteps are getting closer. What do you all do?
Oh, shit!
Ducking
Yeah,
into
probably
the wardrobe.
Yeah, wardrobe. Diving into some coats, slipping between them.
As you hear the main doors open. As they begin to step towards the back end of the room, you hear them take a seat as the chair grinds against the stone. And those... Make a perception check, Sanus. You have really keen hearing.
Alright, that would be the advantage.
Mm-hmm. 19.
19.
You hear the vaguest sound of someone signing in on the book.
Okay. Then he's going to sort of motion everyone so he can whisper, or I guess into the ring. Yeah, someone signed into the book and is sitting on the chair. I'm guessing that's secretary.
Ah, shit. Well, is that our
Are we
cue?
gonna wait it out, or are we just gonna book it? Well, wait. If it's just the secretary, we could just overpower them.
We could. Do we want to?
Do you think we could do it quietly?
Vin, do you have any magic that could knock someone out?
All I can really do is hold people, nothing that just kind of goes and they're out.
I mean, hold people's pretty good.
Hold person will last for 1 minute. They get to repeat the save every turn, just so you know.
Yeah, but we can also beat on them in the meantime.
Okay.
I still do have haste in my fucking ring.
Speed beating.
What are y'all doing?
You don't have sleep or anything, do you?
Me? Technically?
It's not prepared.
It's not.
Then-
Oh, well,
no.
then no. Well, I guess, let's see. Am I able to see through a keyhole, hear whether or not there's any others? Or is that the only one?
Nah, we have realistic keyholes.
Okay. Hey, listen, those were realistic keyholes for like ever ago. Like, literally forever ago.
Yeah, this is the archive room of the king.
Yeah. They're actual locks.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm guessing no space under the door.
Not enough that you'd be able to get a line of sight on the desk.
Darn. Okay. Well, Vin,
Yeah?
it's on you.
Oh, God. Are you sure you want to do this?
How else are we gonna get out of
Bet you
here?
got a better fucking idea.
I mean, teleporting out's always an option, but I'm gonna assume we...
Let's get out of the palace before we try that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't
Agreed.
think we can do it in here.
Oh, God. Alright, y'all. You better be on your A game. Oh, fuck me. What is the range on the hold monster? 90
Hold
feet.
monster. Yeah, you're in range.
Oh, God.
I'll be fine.
All this
Look,
hesitation, I'm gonna have to ask one person to roll a d12.
Fucking Vin!
Then
I have to roll the d12?
Yeah.
no, I already rolled it.
Alright.
Now fucking do it.
Okay.
Do
Alright. Vin quietly opens the door and points her finger and casts Hold Monster.
You see, like a guy, just a guy behind the desk.
He's gonna have a bad day.
The save is 18. Ah!
He turns and his eyes just go wide. What do you roll initiative?
I was about to say, Sandus is already running for him.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm going to be booking it
Yeah,
too.
It is initiative time.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then back in the room.
Hold on, let me roll initiative first.
Give me a second.
Well, y'all are fast.
Oh, I
Um,
forgot to click on myself, but that's a 21. Satis is
That-
actually
that-
the slowest?
I'm actually the slowest.
He bumped in, either shoved
Again.
him out of the way or something.
I had to. Yeah. God damn it,
Shove her
Vin.
through
What the
the door.
fuck?
Oh, God.
Alright, Amble, you're starting.
Alright, this is very combat-oriented music. I guess
I
yeah,
mean, it's a guy.
it's a guy. I guess I'm gonna go up to him, and then, I don't know, do I stab him?
What's your movement?
What's your movement?
If I do Fleet of Foot, bonus action.
Okay, so
60.
it's your bonus action. You can get there.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna...
Not lethal!
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna grab the dagger of stabbing and just...
Yeah,
to
because that's
unlethally-
non-lethal.
Way too late for. I think we are
okay.
past non-lethal.
I will
think we are
say
past
this.
non-lethal.
The dagger
I'm gonna
of
hit him with a
stabbing
button.
doesn't do non-lethal.
Okay, I hit him with a storm spear then. Fuck you.
Okay, yeah, you
Yeah,
can
just
do that. You can hit him with the pole. It's the dagger of
Flat of the
stabbing, not the
blade.
dagger of mercy.
The
27.
dagger of gentle caresses.
Okay, so because you're going non-lethal, it wouldn't be piercing. So since you rolled max, it would reduce it to D4 since you're using like the blunt end. So it would be 4 instead of 6. So it'd be 12 damage. So you just clock him in the forehead, and he just fucking reels back. He's like, oh, fuck, oh shit. He's just a secretary. He's
Fucking kill him!
go ahead
Wait,
and roll.
He is just the secretary. Maybe
still-
maybe he can be
okay.
reasoned with.
Oh my god. It's like, stop it, please. We want to get the hell out of here. Oh.
Boink. He just slumps over in the chair. Combat's
out yet?
over.
Okay.
He's
Well,
unco- He just slumped in the back of the chair. There's a
Hold
big
on.
bruise on his forehead.
Hold on. I was going to kidney punch him again. I want to see if it would have crit, because I'm going to laugh really hard if that was the case. Okay, no
Oh,
kidney
thank God,
punching.
no. Sanus takes one of the nicer cloaks and just puts it over top of this dude.
Vin slowly walks up. Oh shit!
He tucks him in.
Okay, I think that's our cue to get the fuck out of here.
One more D12 roll.
Just one or one for each?
Just one.
Fuck!
Come on!
You hear more footsteps beginning to descend down the hallway.
We're gonna take the guard and drag him into the wardrobe with us.
I'm helping.
All of you
'cause he
roll
said it.
stealth.
I still have pass without trace.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm so angry.
wow.
Why?
It's
Were
not
you
Twitter.
gonna do something?
No, it's just he signed in. They're gonna be like, "Oh, where the fuck's the dude who signed in?"
Oh
Too bad.
god.
Go ahead, roll. Yeah, your average is 28, so yeah. You're good. You can drag the guy into the room with you.
Oh, this poor guy.
Oh my god.
We have a track record now of just finding like poor sods who are just doing their like work and just bullying the shit out of them.
Yep. Also ties him up and puts a gag in his mouth, so just in case.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
He's gonna
tied
wake up
up.
at some point.
Yeah.
And you just kind of lay him like over here. Alright.
With a nice fancy cloak.
You hear
Nice
the
fancy
doors
cloak.
swing open as a more commanding stride enters in. Before slowly coming to a stop, you hear the double doors slowly close once again. As a more careful walk begins towards the desk. What do you all do?
I think he knows.
I can't do that a second time.
You can't?
Nope.
Do we surprise him? We're surprising him, got it.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright. Gonna open door, rush at.
I'm right behind Sanus.
You open the door, and you see several figures. Hold on a second. You see one figure standing by the desk,
Oh shit.
another figure standing by this door, another one standing by this one, and one more over on this side. All identical, who, as soon as you open the door, in unison turn towards you.
Terrifying fucking icon. What the fuck?
Got it.
How interesting. Huh. And they kind of converge very quietly. So you must be the Blades of Fate, is that it?
And you, Von... What's it called? Archibald von... I've already forgotten his name.
Cart.
Cart.
That would be correct. I've heard of your work. I'm interested. He looks towards the archive, and you see all of them turn at the same time towards it. Peculiar. You've already been
Don't
through
like
it.
this.
That is to be expected of a group of your efficiency. Come on, you can exit the wardrobe. You don't have to
But
be
I like the-
shy.
I like the cloaks in here, though. They're my style.
Jesus.
You see all the lights within the wardrobe get snuffed out as he just closes his hand. Now, let's have a conversation. And you
No
note,
funny business now.
the voice is rather sourceless, and all of the mouths move in unison.
Cool. I was about to ask if does any of them seem different.
Nope.
Cool. Love this.
So, how is this going to play out?
Well, I suppose that depends a little bit on what you want to do. Are you wanting to die today? Well, again.
Oh, well. That is... how do I put it? Such a grim way to look at my state. That being said, you are in my territory.
Yeah, no, that's the usual for us, though.
If you know us, this is pretty much kind of our little happy playground here.
Cracks his knuckles. I've always wanted to see what your bite was. Let's dance. as you see across all of the doors in the room, this faint shimmer appears. And need you all to roll initiative.
Oh,
A
shit,
second
it's
time.
Oli.
Veneria, it is your turn.
God damn it.
You have a wall of men in front of you.
All right. I think the first thing. I'll ask the party. Free action. Should we call our weapons?
It's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action.
That's fine. I will. I'll call it, and then I'll use its ability to recharge my level 6 spell slot.
You do so.
And that's pretty much the extent of my turn.
You see the reality begin to warp around the air as Aether Violet apparates in your hand, and you call forth more of that energy, the light of the sword dimming ever so slightly as you siphon its energy into yourself. Okay.
All right.
Amble's turn.
Alright, motherfucker, let's dance. I'll, walk up here, bonus action, bring out my Sun's Iris.
In a burst of radiant light, the bow appears in your hand.
Nice. First shot gonna be the red guy up top.
Alright.
Second shot gonna be the green guy.
Okay, go ahead and make your attacks.
28 and 27.
As you shoot into the one marked red at the top, you see the bolt whiz right through its chest and shatter against the stone wall behind him. And as you shoot the green one, you said?
Yeah.
Same thing, whizzes past, impacts into the wall, and shatters. No effect.
Well, 2 of the 4 guys. That'll be my turn.
Alright. At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action.
We love those.
You see, at this point, now that combat's been going for a little bit, he holds his right arm out to the side as you see cards beginning to apparate and rotate around his hand and arm and just basically just completely cover in these what seem to be tarot cards in a sense. Holding his arm up, he draws one with his left hand and flips it over. 3 of Swords. And throws it out towards you, Amble, as the card flies straight at you, and the last few moments before it gets close to you, it burns up in a roaring flame as he's targeting you with a firebolt. That is
Ooh,
a
fun.
20 to hit.
I'll use my reaction, the shield.
Alright. You see as you project the shield, the fire washes against the ward. No effect. Alright. Ilman, it's your turn.
Well, bonus action calling Aeon Storm, and then whipping it
This-
at Blue Boy.
Bark of lightning, it apparates in your hand. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Alrighty. 19?
You throw it as it passes straight through his chest and ting, off the stone wall behind him.
Call it back and just be like, well, I think I know who it is. Pointing at Orange Boy.
Alright. End of your turn, he's going to use one more legendary action and draw a second card. And look towards Yusan, who says you're next to act, as he throws another card out towards you, as he's going to make an attack with a Ray of Frost. It's a 28 to hit.
That will hit.
You take 14 cold damage, and your speed is reduced by 10.
You said 14?
Yes.
Okay.
You see the card fly towards you, and within like the last 5 feet before it gets close, it just fizzles and burns into a blue fire that, as it washes over you, just immediately turns to frost and kind of freezes up around that portion of your body. The chill just kind of throws you off a bit as you're slowed. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to this one, Tabaxi movement,
Mm-hmm.
and make some attacks.
Go ahead.
First one, I'm guessing is a miss. Second one,
First one misses as he manages to dodge to the side as you thrust forward and actually manage to carve right across his shoulder, and you see this spray of brackish blood as he takes the, what is that, 27 damage? 26? 28.
28.
28 damage. Very nice. Hits again for another 20. And you see he staggers back from these strikes and just kind of nods a bit. You see the smile on his face growing larger.
Also branded.
All right. You can sense him here, 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 and here.
Oh God!
Oh,
Cheeky.
boy.
That's fine.
Cheeky.
All of them give you a signal. Although if you were to try to roll some sort of insight to like call it out, maybe, but as is. It does not give you that passive benefit this time.
Okay.
As it's now his turn. You see all of them shimmer. Just briefly. And they all begin to move and act. A bit chaotically, as they're going to cast a spell. You see they draw one of the cards, and you kind of just holding within 2 fingers. The tower. That doesn't bode well. As they throw it towards you, Vin. The card flying towards you, impacting into your chest before detonating with this arcane fire. I need you to roll a wisdom save.
Whack. Not an advantage. That's a 12.
Yike.
Alright, they are concentrating now, as they have just cast Reality Break.
Ooh, what
Oh
the
no,
fuck
not
is
real. Oh god.
this?
So, you cannot take reactions until the spell ends. And then roll a d10 at the start of each of your turns. That will be their action. Vin, it's your turn. Please roll a d10.
Oh god.
Interesting. Have I taken any damage?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
2.
Visions of the Far Realm.
Austin sucks.
You see,
None of them are good.
No.
you see as this card impacts and it washes over you, there's this spike of pain in your mind as your vision just goes dark, as you just gaze into the deepest levels of the abyss.
Fucking radical.
It rolled so far really bad on damage. 28 psychic damage.
Ow.
And you are stunned.
Oh,
Yep.
I
Only
am
to the end of your
fucked up right
turn.
now.
Yep.
You watch as Vin's eyes just go pitch black and they just like shudder in place, unable to move for their turn.
That said, they do make the wisdom save, right?
Let me see.
Or is it the on their turn?
It's the end. End
End of each
the
turn.
effective
You can
turn.
roll another
Yeah.
saving throw.
Sure. 22.
oh,
All right, you succeed. The effect ends.
Ah.
Oh shit. Okay.
You just feel this rack of pain throughout your mind, and after seeing into this horrifying visage, you steel yourself and just focus as reality begins to bleed back into your vision.
She does that, and then blood just starts dripping from her nose. Like a lot.
It's a fucking 8th level spell, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ow!
You're
Amble.
curious.
That's my turn!
Amble, it's your turn.
seeing that funky bullshit, I'm gonna look to myself and be like, all right, we're gonna try this out. I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
Okay. You are concentrating.
Cool. Now I'm gonna surge.
Alright. You have action, and haste action, and movement, and bonus action.
Oh God, so much.
Hell yeah.
God, what am I gonna do? I think, yeah, I'm gonna move up here-ish. So I still have a full action, right?
Yep, because you action
Oh,
searched.
Shit, I can't fucking do that because, alright, fuck it.
So what do you want to do?
I was gonna sunbeam, but it's like that's another concentration. I don't want to do that.
True.
So, instead of moving there, I think I'm gonna move here. I'm
Okay.
not sure what the distance is. Oh, 35. Fuck it, I'll move right up to him.
Okay.
The angle's gonna be still weird.
Is it a 30-foot
Whatever.
line?
Yeah.
Yeah, this
it's gonna
works.
be piercing.
Yeah, this
Alright,
is fine.
So, piercing orthological, let's go.
Okay.
20.
You see the beam tear through both of them. No effect.
Cool. It's probably still gonna be the fucking front of Sanus then. God. All these
I mean,
things
you were
need to
thinking the
fucking-
same thing I was thinking.
Yeah. Well, I still have another action, so I guess I'll shoot green guy with a regular shot.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
32.
You see the arrow impact into his shoulder. Solid hit. Connected.
Guy in the south!
You were right.
23
Uh.
damage. Very nice. You see it impacts into his
Very
shoulder
nice.
and he kind of staggers back a bit, and all the other ones recoil the same way as well.
Found you, motherfucker. I'll use my hasted action as another ontological then.
Go ahead, one more attack roll.
Oh, 36!
Oh, let's
Oh,
go.
that's a
beef.
good crit. How
time
much
to
is
crit.
that? 20,
19
30.
plus 31, you do 50 damage.
50 flat. Amazing.
Very
Good.
spicy.
Good turn. That's a
Holy
great
shit,
turn.
man. That's a fantastic. That thing is so good when it crits, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Haste. Do I get a +2 to my AC?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
At the end
That'll
of
be
your
my
turn, Von Kart draws another card. The stars. As it burns up in his hand, and you just see 7 motes just begin to orbit around his head.
Oh crap!
This will be
Around the
interesting.
stars.
Illidan, it's
Shit.
your turn.
Fuck. I am steady aiming, chucking Aeon Storm at him.
Go for it. Go ahead and make an attack at advantage.
Alright, good there, we're good there. Not gonna sharpshooter, because I don't trust myself. 17.
Yeah, as you throw it forward, you see it's very fast. For what looks to be an old man, there's a lot of energy. He's like buzzing with arcane power, essentially. As you throw it, he just kind of sidesteps. You see the little kick of dust out from below his feet. As it just impacts into the door, you just see the spray of lightning shoot up it.
Ah, fuck. Alright, that's my turn.
End of your turn, he's going to draw one more card and look towards you, Elman, since you're the most recent to attack, and he's going to throw a firebolt at you.
Alright.
Disadvantage 29 to hit. What the fuck? He rolled a natural 20 and an 18.
Wow.
I mean, I guess we should be glad for the 18.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no shit.
You negated a crit. You take 19 fire damage
Alright.
as it just impacts against you, and you just feel that heat once more. It's not very comfortable.
Hey, Imp, did you ever reset your resistances on your armor?
You know, I just saw that and I changed it like before this fight even started because I'm like, we might be fighting Wraith members soon. I'm gonna change it to necrotic and piercing. And now I'm really
Man.
regretting it.
Man!
Well, there you go. Sandus, it's your
Unfortunate.
turn.
To be fair, that's logical to me.
That is
It was a good
logical.
call. That was a good move.
It's a good call, just unfortunate circumstances. Either way, Zenus walks up to the other one.
He's going to take an attack of opportunity.
I figured he might.
You see he draws like just a quick dagger and just slashes out towards you. At normal? Ooh, 27 to hit.
I mean, I'm not going to try to avoid that.
You take 6 slashing.
Down to 3.
Let me just double check here. Yeah, down to 3. And 17 necrotic. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
17. And con save.
Correct. You're good.
26.
See, he gets pretty close to hitting a vital spot. But you're good.
Unfortunate.
Mhm.
I'm gonna hurt him a lot.
Go for it.
Hopefully a lot, anyway. 1. 2.
Definitely hits. Also definitely hits. Not quite.
Yeah, I'll be fine with that.
What's the damage totals?
22 and
12,
20 for
20.
42.
42 damage. 2 clean slashes into his back as he turns towards you. You see this large smile as if he's been he's been waiting for a fight like this for some time. He's enjoying himself.
He's manic.
Yes.
I mean, he also just doesn't feel pain, so
True.
Yeah.
True.
And that's your turn?
I think so.
Alright. You see he steadies himself once more and draws one more card. Huh. It's a 4 of swords. Fitting, as all of the images shift. As he casts Steel Wind Strike. 1 attack against everyone.
Like that
I-
befitting.
We'll start right to left. So Sanus, that is a 29.
Okay.
Amble, that is a 20.
Fuck it, I'll
Question.
shield again.
Yeah.
Hold on, before you do, question, because
Yes.
I don't know. If I use Eyeless on 1, does it affect all, or am I going to have to find out?
You would have to find out.
I'm going to use Eyeless amplified on the first one, and we'll see if it affects all of them.
All right. So you're using the one targeting you or someone else?
It's going to hit me no matter what, so I'll do the one targeting Amble.
Okay.
I take 1 damage.
You see, it doesn't affect the one attacking you. It does affect the one attacking Amble. Go ahead and roll the d8.
Because with haste, mine will be 20, so anything will miss, and then
Oh, so yeah.
Oh,
So you
So
make
yeah.
the attack miss against Amble. Against you,
Okay.
Ilman, that's a 21.
Right.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. And Vin. Wow, only a 13. Rolled a 2.
Shit, that just doesn't hit in general.
All right. So against you, Sanus. Let's see. You take 44 force damage. As just from his small blade, you see there's this massive force projection as he just slams down into you. And you, Ilman, take... Wow, he rolled so badly! 15! What?
I'm not even gonna candy
Nice.
dodge that. Shit.
Yeah, he rolled on 60-10. 4, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1.
We take it.
Nice.
We take it.
We take that. We take that.
also, he takes 3 damage.
He does. Okay, let's see. Alright. Veneria, it's your turn.
Cool. Is drinking a potion a bonus action?
Depends on the potion.
I want to drink a potion of True Strike.
Bonus action.
I do!
Okay.
I use Plane Pierce on the dude in front of me.
Go ahead, make an attack at advantage.
Natural 20!
Jesus Christ!
You slash through nothing.
That's
Damn it.
unfortunate as hell.
Especially since it's Plane Pierce.
You know what? I'll give you this. The echo is destroyed.
We
take
take
that.
this, because that
We'll
feels
take that.
right.
with this streak of energy trailing behind, you slash through as you just see the entire entity just get dispersed. You see the other three just turn towards it. Didn't know that was possible. The more you know.
Okay.
Alright. End of your turn, so they're going to draw another card. They're going to... all three of them basically turn and throw the card. Towards you, Vin, after destroying one of their echoes.
Yeah.
What is the saving throw? Let me check. Make a strength saving throw.
Oh.
Let's see if she has been, in fact, working out.
I was gonna say, one thing I'll ask before I do. I can't counterspell against these, can I?
You would be correct.
Okay.
Specifically because he basically has converted all his spell slots into a deck of cards.
Yeah, which is... I'll give him credit. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Essentially, unless you're holding your action to dispel magic, these can't be countered.
Ah, fuck.
But
Smart.
his spell selection is limited rather than versatile. He has to draw from the deck every time.
Yeah, that's a big... Yeah, alright. Strength saving throw.
Yep.
I'm gonna fucking fail this.
Unnatural one.
Yeah,
Unnatural.
unnatural one. That's bizarre.
You feel yourself lift off the ground for a moment as weight just leaves you, as you feel an immense amount of momentum send you rocketing into this wall. It gives you kind of like a spin, so you land like square on your back, upside down. You take 30 bludgeoning damage as you just crumple onto the ground.
Oh my
You are
Christ.
prone.
Ow! Holy fuck!
That is a correct little symbol there for Vin. Back do hurty.
Back pain. Amble, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna do some Max Payne shit where
Sure.
I'm gonna fucking like roll across the fucking the desk.
Sure.
While I'm doing that, I am going to be doing another piercing arrow.
Like this?
Yep.
For sure. Go for it. It's deck saves, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, he's bad at these. Even then, 18 and 11. So, green fails. You see it. You see the blue one actively dodges out of the way, but it still skims him. Does a little bit of damage as it phases through the green one.
Okay, so it's the guy right in front of me.
How much damage
guess
is that
it's-
halved?
25 halved is 12.
12 damage. Very nice.
I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and take a point blank shot at him.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack at a disadvantage.
21.
You still hit. For 17.
Oh, well,
Hey.
damn.
Amble is not having this guy's shenanigans.
No,
Holy
Actually,
shit.
minus the 3 because I still have
Oh.
piercing on.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah, still.
14.
14.
Still.
Damage is damage.
Damage.
Damage
14 is still
is
good.
Damage. I will take that.
Alright.
Hasted action. Can I just fucking
Shoot again?
breath
Yes.
weapon on him? No, breathe on him.
I don't believe you can use anything except for what's specified in haste. Can someone post that real quick? I'm pretty
I
sure
can.
it specifies what actions the haste action can do.
Here you go.
Yeah. Let's see.
One weapon attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. It has to be a
okay, so-
full, unfortunately, full action for breath weapon.
Womp womp. Oh well, I'll take the disadvantage shot.
Okay, go ahead.
Still,
20,
Damn,
27
bruh.
disadvantage. For a big 15. Very nice.
Fuck, man. Just point blank fucking
so-
draw an arrow at him. Holy
So,
shit.
so you watch, like, incredibly fast, Amble does the piercing shot, and you see it slightly graze past the one he's in front of him. And he just kind of, like, leans back, putting one foot on the desk, and just, like, quick fires 2 shots point blank straight into this dude's chest, and kind of staggers back a little bit. That's your turn.
wanted to dance. Let's go. That'll be my
Alright.
turn.
End of your turn, he draws a card, and is going to use Booming Blade on you.
All right, let's go.
Let's see. That's a 22 to hit.
Now I'll use my last shield.
Okay. That'll put you at 25, right?
25. Yep.
All right.
Damn.
Good idea.
Yeah, Booming Blade,
That was
not
a
gonna
lot of
fuck with
damage.
that. Not gonna fuck with that. No, sir.
Imp, it's your turn.
Bonus action disengage.
Okay.
I'm skirting around over here. I'm gonna give him the stabbies right in the back.
Go for it.
Alright, sneak attack. Come on, baby. 24?
Definitely hits for, what is that?
36.
35? 36. Very good hit. You stab right square into the back, and you feel it puncture something. Something.
I'll take something.
And you just kind of carve it out as he staggers forward a bit. Not too happy with his current situation.
That'll be my turn.
End of your turn. He's going to draw one more card. And let's see. You just did something. So he turns and presses. He draws a card, and you see it for a moment. It just reads death. As he basically turns and just palm strikes it into your chest. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
Unnatural 20.
I need to open my dice rolling out.
Oh, shit!
For context, he cast Harm.
I figured, damn, yeah. Just hurt the
Just
spell.
hurt the spell.
You take 53 necrotic damage.
I'm so glad I swapped that fucking armor, dude.
So you passed. So that's down to 26. Halved again to
Halved
13.
again.
Resistance.
13.
Holy
Jesus.
shit, it's holy.
You see, he sees it's not too effective and takes note.
Oh,
Sanus, it's your turn.
So glad I swapped that.
All right. Let's see. We're fine.
Okay. Good.
Just.
He needed to roll 8
No,
or lower. so
eight
he's
or
fine.
buff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
eight or
right,
lower.
right.
Yeah. He gains 5 health. He's gonna disengage. He's gonna move over here.
All right.
He's going to continue hurt.
Go for it.
I'm gonna luck that.
You have advantage because he's flanked.
Oh, I have advantage. Never mind. I'm not gonna luck that yet. I'm
Just
gonna
roll a single d20.
21.
21 hits.
And actually, why am I rolling whatever?
Still have advantage.
Fucking A, I did it again.
Just roll straight d20.
Shit it.
Hits again. And final claw attack.
I don't. I disengaged.
Oh, right.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Can you disengage as a bonus?
Hold on, wait, no. So remove one of those attacks, switch it out for Claw. It's the same bonus.
Just,
No, wait,
Claw
hold.
cannot
Claw only works.
when you take
Yeah,
the
it's
attack
my
action.
offhand. Yeah. Can I? I don't remember anymore. Fuck, I've forgotten my kit.
When you take the attack action, you swing twice, and then because you took the attack action, you can bonus action Claw. You can't
Yeah.
just always bonus action Claw.
I know, I'm trying to remember my kit and see if I remember. No, I think I'm getting it confused with the other one that I play.
Mm-hmm.
Undo all that. Reverse.
Okay.
Whoop!
I'm confusing with R, who can do that.
Gotcha. It's fine. My brain kind of short-circuited there, too.
Well, I mean, in that case, I'm gonna do all that without the disengage.
Okay. He's going to make an attack against you.
Yep.
It's a 25 to hit.
I'm gonna use Eyeless.
Okay, go ahead and
As a
roll your
reaction.
d10.
Is it a D10? No, it's
Or
a D8.
d8. I keep forgetting. I feel like the
I mean,
scaling
I-
should be higher.
I
it's
could
not.
do it as a D10 if you want.
That
Ooh,
reduces
that
it to an
misses.
18
Yep, that misses.
by 1,
Let
I
me just-
assume.
Yeah, by 1.
That is lucky. That is really lucky. And you take 4 damage.
Yep.
Much better
Uh,
than the a big,
Large number.
large number.
now,
big.
now you can roll your claw.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Just assume those 2 attacks did in fact hit.
yeah, they did
there
hit,
we go.
and then go ahead roll claw.
Where are we?
Also hits. What's the damage?
It is
16.
25 plus 23, 40.
70 damage.
70 total.
Yep.
All right. He's not looking too hot.
I was about to ask how's he looking.
You see, he's pretty beaten up, pretty torn up. As that's your turn.
Yeah.
All right. You see all 3 of them shift again as shifting back into existence. Over here, another one. That was not very kind.
Piece of shit.
Let's see here. Bonus action, he's going to start out by throwing a crown of stars. As you see all of them grab onto a radiant bolt from around their head, looking at you, Sanus. They're going to throw it at you.
Of course.
Only an 18 to hit.
That misses.
You see this streak of radiant light converge on you from 4 different directions as you just kind of like matrix dodge to the floor, kind of like using your elbows to brace yourself as they just converge on into each other and kind of just detonate above you in this shower of sparks. You kind of just spin roll back up to your feet as they draw one more card. It's a devil. I think this would look quite nice on you, Sanus. Make a wisdom saving throw.
No, now I know what this is gonna be.
Wow! Wow!
21!
Rolling
that again,
gangbusters,
motherfucker!
baby.
What was the DC, by the way?
I think it was like 19 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19. You are not dominated.
Yep.
Good. Would have been unfortunate for everyone else.
Yeah.
That is annoying. That's his turn. Veneria, it's your go.
So's this! I cast Magic Missile at level 2 and make a dart hit each one.
You see all 4 of them turn and throw a card at you. As they're going to counterspell that.
Bitch ass.
Wow, that is fucking rude of
You
them.
see, as the bolts begin to converge, all of them throw the one card, impacts the bolt mid-flight, and detonates it early.
That's so rude. That is so fucking rude.
Counterspell the counterspell. No, don't do it.
Yeah.
They have one counter. They had one counterspell card.
Well, you made him use it.
I cry quietly in the corner.
It was a very good idea. But that's why he
Maybe-
keeps the
maybe s-
counterspell card.
Maybe stand
have
up
this-
also.
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
As is off the case, Tal, I get up.
You get up. You are up.
That's my turn.
Okay. End of your turn, they're going to... They draw one more card. As it begins to burn in black flame, it just says
Oh,
the
shit.
world.
Oh no.
And they don't... This one takes time, but they're all holding this black and white burning card. As it's now your turn, Amble.
Don't like this. Walking up in front of the blue boy. Gonna shoot him first.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm gonna shoot the green first.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
15.
You see it dodges out of the way as it
Cool.
impacts the door behind it.
Fuck. I'll hit the red.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
33.
Phases through and hits the wall behind it.
Cool. I'll turn around and hit the blue.
Go ahead.
Disadvantage. Ah,
Oh, unfortunate. You see it dodges out of the way and it just slams into the table. You see it splinters a bit before the bolt disappears.
damn it! Not the left one. That'll be my turn.
Ilman, it's your go.
Did a hit impact the blue one?
I missed. I missed
Miss.
green and blue.
All right. I'm a chain lightning the green one then.
Ooh.
Yeah. As I'm casting it, first of all, I'm gonna be like, "Man, get ready to fucking counterspell whatever the hell this is." Yeah, I'm a chain lightning the green one.
Yep.
Oh.
And I'm a branch off lightning to blue. I mean, I guess all 3, but I know the red one's a fake. But yeah, blue and orange.
All right. I'll have him roll 1 dex save. He fails. So you watch as the lightning impacts the green one and doesn't seem to hurt, as it just begins to wrap around its form. As it shoots out towards the other ones, red and blue unaffected, as you see orange jolt for a moment and just kind of angrily take a step backwards.
I'm riding that lightning then.
To the orange one?
Yep,
Very nice.
bobbing up behind him. Howdy doody, gotta give him a stabby.
Go ahead, make an attack roll.
I can still attack with Aeon Storm even if I chain lightning, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me undo sneak attack. 22.
22 hits, you do 12 damage as you slash across his back.
Alright. That'll be my turn.
Sanus, it's your turn.
Let me just take a look. Well. Concern, because I know... You know what? I'm gonna bonus action drink a superior health.
Okay, go ahead and roll 8d4 plus 8.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I have it on my... Do I not have it? Yeah, I do.
You heal for 28.
Mine-
Very nice.
Also plus 5, because that was after. Also, I guess I should probably... Okay, I would have been
Easy.
fine.
Yeah, you're good. Even so, the closest one is this guy.
Yep.
He's going to take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Only 17, he misses.
He misses. Eat shit, fucker.
All right.
He's gonna take 2 Requiem attacks.
Go on ahead.
And that's an advantage. 19.
That one unfortunately misses.
DC 20. Or AC 20.
Mm-hmm.
24.
How much damage is that?
30.
30 on the dot?
Yep.
Okay.
30 on the dot.
Nice clean impact. He's looking very rough.
Motherfucker.
Let that be my turn.
Okay. You see that smile on his face get the tiniest bit larger. As... Let me just see a radius here.
Big.
You know, these two have caused more problems, I would say, as all of them throw cards, returning to his hand. As the four burning cards overlap and collapse in on themselves, creating this small singularity of just black flame that they collapse their hand around as there's this massive eruption. I need both Ilman and Sanus to make a dexterity saving throw.
Are you really doing fucking gravity sinkhole? Is this it?
No, he's
I'm
using
gonna
his
use
Hellfire
luck.
Orb.
Oh, that's even better. Also, I'm using luck on that one. Excuse you.
Oh my god.
Vid counterspell.
I can't.
Can't.
This is not it. This
Not-
is not
not
an
a Hellfire
ability I
Ward.
can counterspell.
Sanius, you take 62 fire/necrotic. Elman, you take nothing because you have evasion.
Okay.
You kind of wrap yourself in your naturally arcane cloak and get low as the flames just wash across you, as you kind of like do a half dive roll to immediately extinguish what flames do catch. Very stylish. Oh, so that's it. I thought I was going to take at least one of you out of that. How disappointing. Veneria's turn.
Yikes. Don't love that. Holy fuck. Oh shit, totally. Here's a question. Did he do the shimmer effect?
It happens at the start of every one of his turns.
Okay. Damn it, that is unfucking fortunate. Yeah, I think we're gonna hold an action to use Dispel Magic, if and
Okay.
when the opportunity calls for it.
Okay. Good call. What level of casting are you holding?
We're gonna go... Oh man, that's a great question. I think 4.
Okay. End of your turn, he's going to use a cantrip against you, Amble. You see the one in blue beside you. Their dagger gets wreathed in this shimmering energy as they slash down. Let's see. 24 to hit.
Damn. Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. You take 6 slashing damage and 13 necrotic damage. As that shimmering energy booms out and you take 10 thunder damage. So, 29 total.
29? Yeah.
And I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Alright, come on, baby. Not a disadvantage. 18?
You meet the DC.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Very good. Very, very good. Ilman, it's your turn. Or, no, did you didn't take your turn. Amble, it's your turn.
Not yet. I'm gonna fucking take that hit. Just, ow.
Make a
all right.
concentration check for haste.
Isn't that what the Constitution save was for?
No, that was for an additional effect being hit by the dagger.
Oh, Jesus Christ, fuck you. 26, fuck you!
Haste is hey, I just need to check. Good call.
Ah! Still.
You know, the DC for concentration was only 14.
Yeah. But still, could have been bad.
But still, fuck you anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
still fuck you
It
anyways.
is your
That's
turn.
That's how I feel this whole fucking fight. Alright, we're gonna go around the world again. Green, red.
Okay, go ahead and make your attacks.
16 and 20.
As the green one dodges out of the way deftly, you set your aim towards the one in red and loose your arrow. How do you want to do this?
No shit!
How much health? How much health did he have after 30?
4.
Fucking A.
Oh!
We're gonna do it dead center in his chest.
You see the bolt impact as it just immediately staggers back a moment. Is that on? Fuck. Shit, okay, I guess you got me. As he falls over.
I was gonna say, if he's still walking up and be like, you wanted to dance, motherfucker, and I'll put another one in him.
as soon as he
Double
said,
tap.
I guess you got me, you just see him collapse and just stop moving. As the other echoes vanish. As you shoot him again and he doesn't move.
Roll whatever it is, double tap.
Double that, yeah.
Fair.
Also, Sanus is gonna go hide in here for a second.
For sake of roll a wisdom save before you leave Illiman.
Oh no! Any more lucks?
I
I have one more luck.
Use it, please. Oh no! Make an attack against Ilman at disadvantage.
Oh boy. 19.
Doesn't hit.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I won.
Jesus. Okay.
Holy shit!
So you see the crazed look in his eyes, Elman, as he is close to death. As he just slashes out with Requiem, you just duck out of the way.
What the fuck?
As he immediately dashes into the archive.
He is never selling me on that blood shit. I swear, man. Fuck.
No
He comes
fucking
out
way.
after a few more seconds. all right, I'm good. We're good.
How long do you
Everything's good
spend
here.
in there?
Enough to bring in 65 health. It's 5 per.
What were you at?
I was at 13.
And your half is...
65.
So you want to wait a full minute?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna use another potion.
Okay.
So let's see, 13. Where's it? There we are. 30.
Okay. You only have to wait 4 rounds. That should be fine.
All right.
What do you all do?
We've
As
got to get the hell out of here.
you just feel the tension in the air of, that was a lot of combat, and that was a very powerful mage.
I'm gonna go through his fucking coat and grab whatever I can fucking find real quick.
Roll investigation.
Is anyone gonna help me on this?
I'll help you.
You got this. I'm gonna open
Actually,
doors.
is your investigation better?
You're not
only-
leaving?
I'm opening doors during these rounds.
Okay.
If everyone's over here.
If
Yeah,
he's doing
I
a
can
quick
roll.
check, it's a single investigation.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Well, fuck it. I'll look, and I guess he's gonna look. So, 20.
Go ahead and make a roll, Ilman.
Okay, so I am rolling. Okay. Well,
20. Okay. You find a very simple spellbook.
good enough for me. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Sanus has just been literally going to each door and like wiggling the handle and seeing if it opens.
Oh, he's gonna spring on their fucking trap.
It opens.
Does this?
General storage. You can heal for
Cool.
5, and I'd like everyone to roll a d12.
Oh, again. Okay,
Okay.
good.
All right. I'm gonna have to wait all the rounds, or I'm gonna have to drop Blanca and Throat Form. So I'm gonna drop it.
Okay. You are no longer actively trying to murder people.
Wonderful.
What do
I
you all
don't
do?
heal anymore though, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Time to leave.
It's time to get the fuck out of
I'm
Dodge.
gonna leave the fuck out of here.
All right.
Invisibility
how much-
time?
How much longer do I have on haste? Probably not that much longer.
Probably a few rounds. Enough to get you to the
Um,
end of the hallway in 1 turn.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah, before we go out this door, better safe than sorry, I'm gonna cast invisibility on everyone.
What are your, just out of curiosity, what are your spell slots?
The only ones that I have left are, I got my level 6 back and I never used that. I have I have 2 of my level 4s, 2 of my level 3s, 2 of my level 2s, and 3 of my level 1s.
Remember, you're our escape route. Teleport.
Magic circle. Teleport circle.
Vin.
Oh, shit. Okay, I can
Just
cast
make
it
sure
on-
you keep.
I can cast it on 3 people if you want me to keep the 6th level spell slot. I don't have a level 5.
If you can cast it on yourself, do that. I think everyone else is pretty good.
Alright, fair enough.
Vin no longer has to worry about stealth.
Yep.
At least
Wonderful.
not in simple circumstances. You all make your way to the end of the hall. For sake of, I'd like you to just everyone roll initiative, not for sake of combat, but for sake of how fast you are going and how reactive you are being.
I would say if I have advantage because of haste, but I'm already at advantage. Wow, okay. I don't
Okay.
understand that.
That's because you have advantage and you rolled a 1 and a 12.
What do I
Oh,
roll
yeah,
like that?
because it's still red. Alright, we're good.
Oh, right.
Elman falls a little bit behind, but you all basically pick up the slack. Sennis, Amble's able to get there quick and start getting the brick out, and basically Sennis just slides down and shoves his arm in, opens the lever, slams that brick back in, and by the time the door is open, Elman's able to run in behind you guys. I'm assuming you close the door.
We close the door.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. As As soon as you do so, you begin to hear the heavy footfalls of many soldiers on rapid approach down the spiral staircase.
Let's
After that
keep
door's
going.
closed. Oh god, yeah. Fuck it, I'm gonna keep going with haste.
Haste wears off a few rounds later.
Yeah.
Note you are crawling at this point, but you successfully, slowly make your way back into the catacombs.
Oh fuck.
Opening the door, you walk in, just as you left it,
Cool.
before closing it up behind you.
Alright, where do you want to fucking put this circle at?
Right here is fine.
Wait.
Mm,
Let's go to the other entrance. We only get one shot at this.
Good
To
point.
the other. So let's go find the wall.
Okay.
Mystery wall.
Okay.
I guess we go back there.
For sake of, I'd like you all to roll stealth checks.
At this point, I'll probably bring up Pass Without Trace again if I'm dropped haste.
Haste dropped a few rounds into your escape into the back rooms.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna do it again.
Not a disadvantage.
I
Don't need to
know if
roll.
I don't think I would keep invisibility up though. Is the thing.
Unless you cast it again.
No, I guess not.
Okay, then you will have to roll if you're not going to.
Okay. Yeah. Still fine. 27.
Okay. So 39, 25, 35, 27. Yeah, y'all are good. You do note, though, as you're making your way through, patrols have begun to search throughout the catacombs. Seemingly on higher alert and just making sure, doing a sweep. You're able to maneuver around them so that they don't take note of you, thankfully. As in time you find your way back to that new wall.
Alright. Any better ideas on how to open this?
Oh my god. You want to do this now?
Do you want to do this some other time?
Maybe
Preferably
after we're done
instead.
killing this fucking asshole?
And not get the chance to have all our cards available for him?
Shit.
I don't even fucking know what we do, Sanders.
Hmm?
I don't even know what we do to get this shit open.
Well, we're gonna have to break it.
With what?
Then
You already saw-
hands him the crowbar.
I don't know what to do with this. There's no loose bricks, I think.
You already saw all those fuckers looking for us.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to be, like, quick or we get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Vin, get a teleportation circle ready.
All right. And Vin's gonna start.
And I'm not sure if I have any good ways to open this. Let me see.
Everything I have is loud as fuck.
I got knives.
Unless you want me to try to sunbeam it. I don't think that's a good idea either.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Maybe even lightning bolt. Yeah.
Most I could think of is like covering the thing in ice and see if it makes things brittle, but it's stone. I don't think that would even work.
Maybe if it's make it a fucking twig, sure.
Let me see. What is our player inventory here? Because I don't know.
We have a Mage Slayer Greatsword, which would have come in real handy that last fight.
I have a jazz token.
Just throw that shit.
I mean, how heavy is it?
50
10
pounds.
pounds?
10 pounds.
I was about to say that might actually fucking work. Jesus.
Oh my god.
We have 4 of them.
Vin, as you have begun tracing the teleportation circle, correct?
Yes.
Everyone make perception checks.
Sight or sound?
Sound. Veneria, you're focused, you're kind of tuning them out and just focusing on what you're doing. But you hear, ever so faintly, converging on where you are, footsteps in the distance.
Son of a bitch. Guys, we need to pick this up. They're on their way.
Fuck. Alright,
How
where to
far?
now?
Also, how close are you to being... Like, I don't know the time frame here. How close
It
is
takes
Vin
a minute
being
to
done
cast,
preparing?
so it's
Yeah.
they can basically
Oh.
at this point they can just strike it and the door will
Yeah.
open.
I forgot to have it checked, but I definitely would for this. There's no way I wouldn't not have it checked.
Yeah, you had time to prepare that. I always
Yeah.
forget to change my spells. You're fine.
Got it. I mean, Amble, do you want to shoot a bomb arrow? Words. Do you want to shoot a bomb arrow off?
That's up to you.
We don't have time. Either that and we try, or if we don't get it, we leave immediately.
But what if we do open it? Then what?
I'll run as quickly as I can, and we'll see. It's 100
Footsteps
feet.
are getting louder.
You owe me a fucking arrow.
Okay.
Go for it.
Clear the area.
This is a fucking mistake.
How close to the wall were you making the teleportation circle?
Not. This guy didn't know how they were going to destroy it or not. I'd say we do it on, like, the opposite side of the room.
Okay. It does double damage to structures, correct?
Yes.
So 18 plus 5, it's 23, so 46 damage.
Yep.
See the bomb arrow impact with this loud, thunderous boom that fills the hall. Everyone's ears begin to ring slightly. You see the stone crumble, but not completely. There's this massive crater, but you didn't get all the way through with that one shot.
Well, Sanus is going to try and take an attack.
Go ahead and take a slash with Requiem.
Minus the lightning.
Yep.
I forgot to take things off.
Slamming into it, you hear the grinding of metal against stone as you carve a slight bit out, and you can see the slightest bit of maybe light from the other side. It's dim as you see several squadrons turn the corner and begin sprinting towards your location.
We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta
Yep.
go.
I strike.
Damn. Out of time.
Yes!
He's already turning back.
As you all run through the teleportation circle and emerge above the slave lands. Once more, you are met by cannons. And this is where we will leave off.
Oh boy. Wow,
that was worth it.
You think
Fucker.
you think you know you think you know the scope, and you don't.
Oh boy. We've been waiting to drop this lore for a while.
Oh, God.
Hey, thanks, Tal. You
Smile! Smile, dude!
fuck.
I'll post the
Better luck
notes.
next
I'll post the notes in detail for y'all.
Okay.
Thanks.
See ya!